think we're in the good. We're in the clear. I think we're in the clear. Welcome in, welcome in. I think there's already some people waiting for me. Crazy. Crazy. We got some fun stuff today. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how the tier list goes. I'll probably give it a little bit of time so people can kind of roll on in. First and foremost, you know, how's everyone doing today? How is everyone doing? Oh my god, my bitrate is awful. Ari, so much good news just happened to me. So much good. What just happened, Sean? What happened? I hate that my internet's just crapping out because we're both streaming. My girlfriend's also streaming. Annoying, but oh, I think it's back. I think it's back. Everything look good? I apologize if there was a little bit of a lag there. Apologies for that. Kind of want to make this. Can I make this clear? Can I make this like way clearer? There we go. Okay. Sorry, I got rid of the chat message. How are you doing? Okay, got my CGC grades. 3 pristine 10s. Luffy SP from PRBO2. Teemo Strategist overnumber from Spirit Forge. And Lucian overnumber. Ooh! Okay. We're cooking. We're cooking then. That's hype, man. Congratulations. We got our Beckett grades today. Well, my girlfriend got her grades back. I dropped some stuff off at Beckett. She got hers, and bro, they are not cooking. Hold on. Let me go grab them real quick. You guys can still hear. I'm going to run and grab them real fast. Alright, I'm back. Bro, the Beckett's are so bad. It's actually... Hold on. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me now? The Beckett's are so bad, bro. But alright. So first one, this is a more PC card, so it didn't really matter the grade. Still, 9.5. Still. And look at this. Look at this. Like, what are we doing? Are we for real? A 9? A 9. Let me read off the subgrades for y'all. Centering, 9.5. Okay, whatever. 10 for edges, 10 for corners, an 8 for surface. An 8. What are we doing? An 8? Like, I genuinely have looked at this and with the flashlight and everything, I don't know what they saw for an 8. If it was like 9.5, if it was a 9.5, I could be like, okay, it's annoying, but like, okay, whatever. It does happen. Like, I know they're super strict on grading, but an 8? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? But yeah, so that really sucks for her. She paid express for this too. Surface always feel like the bullshit one. Exactly. Like, what do you mean it's an 8? I've looked this over and it's like, we see like. We saw like one little speck like next to her eye, and we're like, maybe that's it, but is that like the light reflecting, or I don't know what was the problem with it, if I'm being honest. I really don't. But it is what it is. Does audio sound good? Everything sound good right now still? Everything all good? I just feel bad for her. Like I said, she paid $100 to have that graded, so it'd be ready in time. So when we picked up this one, she'd have both at the same time. And I'm going to be honest, if this one came back a 9, I would have been more shocked, or less shocked. This one, dude, Beckett. Dude, their quality control. I don't know if you can see it on here. Let me see. Here it is. They had left it like a piece of dirt. I'm trying to. I don't think I'm gonna be able to show you. They left a speck of dirt in the slab. What are we doing? What are we doing? But yeah, Beckett's a scam, and I dropped off a couple more cards while I was there. So that's how much of a scam Beckett is for sure. Yeah, that's how my day was going. Just got off work a couple hours ago. I've sent one card to them. I subbed them on from before. I said if it was anything less than a 10, I never used them again. That's petty, but I hate subgrades. Got a 9.5. Could have been worse, but still. Yeah, my Luffy SP that I pulled also from the PRB, I sent in. It looked phenomenal. Excuse me. It looked phenomenal. Centering. What was it? I think it was. I know Surface was a 9.5, and it was, I think Centering was 9.5, and the other two were 10s. What's up, Hiko? What's good? How are you doing today, man? How are you doing? We're going to be getting into this list here in a little bit. I don't even like the way they slab them. The sleeves make them look thick, tacky. PGA, tag and PSA look much better. Even CGC looks too. Bro, I just sent my CGC Pristine 10 back in because they had a mechanical error on it, so I got it for free. I got it fixed for free, so I was pretty hyped about that. So I have that shipped out to them. They should get it done. They said it shouldn't take more than a month. So we'll see how long it takes. I think CGC is pretty good about that sort of stuff, but not 100% on how long on estimates of that. I've never used CGC before. This was a slab I bought as a Papa one, but it was categorized in the wrong category. Like it wasn't under the right thing. So I sent them a message and was like, hey, this is like not tagged under the right thing. If it was at the right thing, it would be like all good. But they didn't. So I sent it into them as mechanical error. So pretty chill at work. Just got back from Frankenson. Oh, nice. Frankenson's, that's the is that the big show that's like in California? Is that where that is? I think it's the one that they go to in, what's it called? The Deep Pocket Mushroom videos, right? I'd love to have something like that in Dallas. There's nothing cool over there. Well, we're just yip-yapping. I'm going to be working on this, I guess. We'll get some more, like I said, more people trickle in as we get started. We got this to get through today. We're going to go at every single... Y'all, chat can help me. What's up, Crusoe? What's up? How are you doing today? We'll be getting into this. I got the tier list set up. All right, lease year 2011. I have zero clue. Mid laner, it's a female. Yeah, every Wednesday weekend here in LA. That's pretty cool. I would love to have something like that. Ranged female mana. Bro, I have no idea. Ash? That's a bot laner. Okay, so she's not mid. She's a mid top? Mid support? Or bot support? I don't know many of those. How's everyone doing today? Okay, pulled my first Vendetta over and over tonight. Alawi Profit. Okay, what you think? Worth holding on? Seems like a non-popular champ. Alawi, yeah, but here's the thing. Just like Pokemon, every single champ is somebody's favorite, right? There's going to be somebody who enjoys that card, right? Did I open any boxes? I have not opened any boxes this week. I have a Vendetta set aside in like a week or two when my girlfriend's birthday happens, and we'll open that, and that'll be the next box we open until Radiance probably comes around. I'm trying not to open as many boxes. I opened way too many Unleash boxes and pulled nothing, and now those boxes are $160 a piece. So take that for what you will. Take that for what you will. But I have one Vendetta box I'm going to for sure open, and we got that coming in the pipeline. Pretty stoked about it. Hopefully we can pull another over number. At least maybe like a Kaisa or like an Ari or something. That'd be pretty cool. Would be pretty cool. Anyone got any ideas for this one? It's a ranged bot support or bot top. I don't know. Fiora. I just want to see if it's like... Okay, so it is bot top here. Wondering if pops will be kind of... Excuse me. Wondering if pops will be kind of low too, since they have so many champs in each set. Pull rate 1 out of 3 boxes. Depends on how much they get. So here's the thing. For Riftbound, like the pops, if you look at Spirit Forged, if there's a lot of overnumbers in the set, it makes it really difficult to pull the specific one. So the top tier ones are going to continue to do extremely well. That's why that Ari, just the base overnumber is like, what, $500, $600, whatever it was at. I have to look at the data. But yeah, it's like ridiculous to look at and see the prices of everything. So I definitely think in Vendetta having so many cards in it again, like we could definitely be in a similar situation where like the top ones, like that's why the Akali is already $500 because it's so difficult to pull. So $500 right off the bat is kind of crazy. All right, we got a top, bro. I just have no idea. Let's look at the champs. What do we got here? This is my little cheat sheet here, just so I can like know. Aurora, no, not Briar. Diana, that's like jungle. Everyone's like jungle. Elise. I didn't notice till today that Vendetta has matching pair overnumbered in set and cool complete shot. Yeah, that's like the main draw, I'd say, of the set is that a lot of them are connecting. Like, every single overnumber is basically connecting except for like the signature ones. Like those ones aren't, but it's really, really sick. Janna, Karma? Is it Karma? Is it Karma? No, she's just support. Okay. Pop is a fact. Do you think it's harder to pull cards in Riftbound than One Piece? I guess it really depends. If you look at like the case hit rate, it's probably about the. It's probably a little bit easier because I think the boxes like what it's 1 in 3 boxes, so a case on average will have like 2 overnumbers in it, and then you have the 2 overnumbers. You take that data as if it's a case from One Piece. That's 4 hits, 4 overnumbers per case or per 2 cases equals 1 One Piece case, and they have only like 2 hits in there guaranteed. So I think it's harder to hit in One Piece still for like the top SPs. The thing is, Riftbound has way more cards in a set, it feels like. So it's harder to hit a specific one, in my opinion. Because like One Piece has like what, like 6 SPs? So even though it's like slightly harder to pull, there's like only 6 of them. So it's like easier to pull, except for like the really big sets. But Riftbound, like unless you're like Unleashed or Origins, if you're hitting an overnumber in Spirit Forge and Vendetta, it could be a huge range of cards that can just be in that box, basically, if you do hit the overnumber. So, pretty interesting stuff right there. Alright, I'm not locked in for this. Let's see. I just have no idea. I just don't know any of the origins and stuff, and that's kind of on me. I should probably learn it. If my girlfriend was in here, she'd be like, "You're dumb." Quote, "Purge with silver." Anyone got any ideas for this one? Lysandra, is she? It's not mid. It's not mid. She's a mid laner, right? This is a bot laner. Is it Lux? Is it Lux? That would be support, right? No, she's middle support. Okay, okay. Guys, let me cook. Let me cook here. Let's see. Morgana. Misfortune? Is it Misfortune? Misfortune. Morgana? Is Morgana a mid laner? No, she's mid support. Okay. Guys, I'm not cooking. I take it back. I am not doing well in this one. Having to use the cheat sheet here. And even then, I'm still struggling. Oh boy. Riven, Samira, she came with Seraphine. She came out after too. I'm trying to think like 2011 champs. Syndra, Soraka? No. It's like an ADC. Is it Tristana? Is it Tristana? No. My poor Ezreal got a gem 10 poopy. Couldn't have given me 4 pristine. Oh, it just got a regular 10 SCGC? That does kind of suck, man. Those things are basically like 9 prices on PSA. It's so dumb. I think the market will drop with set 7 and 8. It would be interesting to see if it does, because right now we're rocking with what? I think we look through it all. Set 7 and 8. Set 7's going to be the Aurelian Soul one. That's kind of whatever. Set 8 will be Yordle themed. So the Yordle theme set is either going to be boom or bust. Can I just say that? There's some people that love the Yordles a little bit too much. But that's kind of boom or bust. And then the set 9 is going to be Shadow of Isle. That's going to be like a Viego theme set. My girlfriend's excited for this one, as you can probably tell. She's like a huge Viego main. Zaya? I have no idea when she was released. Yeah, CGC is pristine 10 or bust. It's the same with Beckett for the most part. It's like if you don't get a 10, you're just cooked. It's just cooked. Oh my gosh, why am I doing this to myself? I just don't know. Ball. Zyra. Well, I'll just get the ability. Maybe I can get it with the ability. 9 is pop control. Bro, I have no idea what that is. Alright, well, I am giving up. What is this one? It's like a Worlds one. We'll take Team Liquid. I don't know who was good. Double Lift? I love Double Lift. Invictus, KT. KT was good. This was a good team. Pretty sure it's BDD or Perfect. It's like BDD. 100 Thieves. I'm pretty sure 369 is pretty dang good. Trick and Mithy, the odd one special. Tarzan. Tarzan's pretty good if I remember. I always see his name. Alright, ADC. Give me... We'll reroll. I didn't like any of those. Fnatic, Ben. On? On is pretty good. Alright, how do we do? How do we do in this one? How the heck is this working? Okay, start match, qualifying. What even is this, guys? Set 9 is going to be a pickup marketing. I think Set 9 is going to be fantastic. I really do. Oh, I qualified. Let's go. Set 9 is going to be great. Shadow of Isle is a very, very popular like theme and like set of skins in League. Obviously, Viego and like Callista and all them. Like everyone loves that for the most part, or loves those characters. So I think it'll be pretty good. Oh, come on. One more game. Ah! We're in the semifinals, guys. My team needs to lock in here. Needs to lock in. Okay, come on. Come on, clutch up. Clutch up. No, they steal. We lose. No, come on, lock in. Bro, why are you getting punished? Why are we getting punished? Oh my gosh. Oh, my team got cooked, guys. My team got cooked. Maybe we bring it back? Carries the fight? Okay. Okay, we're back in this. We're back. We're back. Tarzan, clean rotation. Okay, he cracks under the world's pressure. What is this, bro? Alright. Alright, we're going to go ahead and hop into... And, guys, this is a...
Shopping for your next car?
Whoa. I apologize if that was really loud. This is going to be a chat exercise as well. I want y'all to help me with this. We're going to go through every single champ and just kind of talk about it and just kind of work through where we think these champs are going to be in, like, whatever it's called. Like, where we think their popularity will be and their cards. Like, obviously some of them we have cards already, but, like, some of them don't have cards yet. So, y'all are going to be part of this, too. I hope they hire external artists like One Piece. We're already getting that. We're already getting it. They're doing their own art for set 6 onward. After Radiance, we're no longer getting splash arts, bro. I'm so pumped. They already heard the let's go, the community's frustration with that, and they've confirmed that that is coming. So, I'm pretty stoked. But we'll go ahead. This is going to be more, I don't think I'm going to do a video for this one. So this is like stream-only content for y'all. Stream only. I'm sure I'll use it as a video reference, I'm sure, at some point, though. I'll probably make a tier list. Or not a tier list, but like a full edited video down. But right now, we're just going to do tier lists. But we'll hop right into it. Where do we think Aatrox goes? Pretty popular character. He's got some of the coolest cinematics in League. His cards, though, it really depends on the artist, I think. Because, like, his art could be, like... I think he's an A or B tier character, popularity-wise. He's a pretty popular top. I'm leaning towards B, though. Unless somebody has an opinion, I would love to hear it. I think I'm leaning B, though. I forget I have chat delay. I apologize, guys. I apologize. We'll see if anyone says anything. But I think B is kind of where I'm going for Aatrox, like popularity-wise. B, yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure B is where I'd put Aatrox. Ahri, I don't think this one needs much debate. She gets Faker points, mid points, girl points, very popular character points, everything you can imagine. She already has cards in the game that show us how popular she is. I think Ahri is an S tier character. I shall pretend not to know who 98% of these champions. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. You'll know them. You'll know the popular ones and probably the ones that already have cards. But Ari, easy S tier. Easy S tier. I don't think that's going to be debated. Next up, we have Akali. She's either an A or S tier. Ari S. Yes, Ari S for sure. Akali. This one, I don't know how selective I want to be of S tier, right? I don't know how selective we want to be of S tier. Like, Ari's definitely an S tier. Do we think Akali is an S tier? She obviously is a mid laner, so like Faker's played her before. She's pretty popular. S? We think S for Akali? Okay. Okay, I can get behind that. I think Akali S is fair. I will look. We'll look at once the whole list is built. I think we can go back and look at it and see where we put people. But I think I can get behind Akali S. Akshan. Akali's 100% S. Yeah, I agree. I can get behind that at least. I think she's between A and S. I think she's lower on the S tier though. I think she's lower on the S tier. Hot take. I think she's like more towards the closer to A, but I definitely think she should be S. All right, Akshan here. I'm gonna be honest. He's probably like he's cool. His ult is, or his abilities are really cool. Where he can like, I think he has ult and you get a kill. Like your teammate survived. Like he's cool. I don't think he's all that like super popular character. I don't see anyone being like I'm an Akshan main. I think he's a D tier if I'm being honest. I think that's kind of nice. This would have to be carried solely on the art. Like Lee Sin's a popular character, but his card, his overnumber is solely the art. Akshan would have to be an incredible. It'd be have to like carry the card. So I think D is very fair. Yeah, D for Akshan. C or D. I think it has to be D. I think the C is gonna fill up pretty quickly. But I think for right now we'll keep it in D and see where it goes from there. Then I got Alistar, whatever. He's just this. See, this is a C character because he has really popular moments. He's an OG character from like way back in like what the 09 to like 2012 days. He had a bunch of pro play moments from back in the day. Like people did play him. I think he is the epitome of a C character. Like his signatures will probably be okay. B? I don't know if I can put Alistar or what's his name? Is it Alistar or Alistar? I think it's just Alistar. I want to make sure I'm saying his name right. Where is it? Alistar. Yeah. Okay. He's had some pretty crazy skin dependent. Yeah. I mean, we're talking just base skin right now, for the most part. Sort of. Sort of. I think it depends. Yeah. C, but Arcanarium? I think so. I think if he gets a top tier treatment of a card, I think it could bring him up. But if he's in a set, like I think he's coming. Is he coming out in Radiance? I think he is coming out in Radiance. He's not going to be the chase of the set. Like he's never going to be a chase. Like nobody's ever going to be like, oh, like that's my card. Yeah, I think C is probably right. But sorry, I'm trying to just like debate myself. Ambessa is one I want to come back to because she has like, I think she's either C or B. I would want to lean C with Ambessa. She's in C, B, or D. I don't think D because Arcane she has some hype, I guess, but she's never gonna be a like above B. And I think B would be really pushing her popularity. She's not that popular. See, yeah, I think I can get behind a C on Ambessa. Amumu. He's an OG character, been out in the game for a long time. Because of Arcane, I can get behind that. I would put her a D if she was just released. Like, if she was just a character released, I think I'd put D. So yeah, also super new. But she's also new, but in the sense that she was released in Arcane. So it's like, yeah. Amumu, old character. He's been around the block for a while. I mean, Ludwig's played her, if you follow that content creator. Or played him. Amumu main. I just, like... The card will... I think it could be carried by the artwork. C higher. I think I'm going to put him at top of C. And when I reserve the right to move him up to B. Like, Aatrox is... He's a badass, right? Like, he looks cool. His artwork is going to be cool, like Zed's was. More than likely. So it'd be really good. Yeah. I think he's going to be your B or C. And I'll put him at top of B... Or top of C right now. Don't think this is carry. Anivia... I want to be honest. Anivia is like a D tier for me. I don't know a whole lot about Anivia, but I'd never really see anyone be like crazy about the bird. So I'm just putting D. It'll be interesting to see what happens when we get a signature, but I think right now, solid D. I don't think anything crazy there. Annie. Tibbers, the bear. I'm leaning B on her, but I could also go top of C. Like I said, there's just a lot of mid D for Annie. I'm man Anivia, so S tier. That's, I mean, for you it's an S tier. I just think, like, how many other people do you know that have ever played Anivia? Like, ever. I don't know many people who have played Anivia, personally. B for Annie? I think B for Annie's probably where I'd want to be at, personally. Anivia can have some cool arts. That's fair. That's fair. I can put her. I can move the bird Anivia up to C. I'll put her bottom C, and we'll see where we go from there. Annie, I think, is a B tier. Yeah, exactly. She's like an OG character. Tibbers is really cool. I think B is fair. She's not my favorite character. I'd put her probably towards the bottom, but is this Aphelios? Another really difficult champion that has some die-hard fans. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. Like, if you get an Aphelios in your games, it's like, bro, you're trolling. Like, unless you're a pro player playing Aphelios, and even then, Aphelios is really difficult to play. I don't know. I'm leaning D on Aphelios. I just, well, actually, I'm gonna change my mind. I think E-Boy Syndrome, Aphelios can go C. D? I can be talked into it again. I can be talked. Like I said, it's either C or D. It really is. You can put it top of C, bottom of D. It's somewhere in that range. Aphelios had B or C. I'll put it in. I'll put it mid C. I'll put it below, or put Aphelios below Amumu. I'll put Aphelios below Amumu and C, because I have a couple B's in here. So we'll go ahead and do C for that. Then we got Ashe. I think Ashe is, like, not S tier, but I think this is our easy first A. Ashe is a pretty popular ADC. You see her all the time in high and low ranks. She's played in pro play. It's a girl character, OG character. Like, I think Ashe is our first easy A, because these top two are, like, I think these are, like, in their tier own. I don't think Ashe can compete up here, but I think A is definitely very fair. Yeah. Aphelios is like Set. I think Set is more popular than Aphelios, though. Like, in my opinion. Like, Set just seems cool. Yeah, A easily for Ashe. Easily. Alright, Aurelion Sol. God, this is one of the tougher ones, because, like, he has his own set coming. Like, Reckoning is going to be an Aurelion Sol set, and I don't think he can carry a set, which is why I'm worried about set 6. I just don't think he can carry it. Now, obviously, there could be other cards in there that come out, but I just don't think he can. I don't think he can carry a set. Sail S tier, Soul S A tier. Really? I don't know if he can carry a set like that. I didn't know he had pull. I'd be wanting to put him more like B or like C tier personally. I don't think he's A. Is he really that if you tell me, hey, he's like super. Yeah, no, he could definitely have some cool arts, but I just don't know if like if I think of a Chase, I think of like an Ari or something like that. I just don't know, like, as cool as the artwork, because there are going to be a ton of Aurelion Soul collectors out there. He is a dragon. I guess that's fair. He will be an Ultra. I mean, I'll put him B. Like I said, we'll once the list is filled in, I'll go back in and we'll refill it in. I'm going to put him in B for right now. Aurora, new character, but I think this would be probably an easy A. There's a lot of people that like Aurora for a lot of reasons. Like, let's be real. There's a lot of people that like Aurora for obvious reasons. If she gets a card, she's gonna be this like almost Chase level. Almost Chase level. There's a lot of degens in League that love the girl that's basically a rabbit. Yeah, Bunny Girl, easy A. Exactly. I don't think she competes in S, but easy A. A for feet. I mean, we have another one with feet coming up here. That I honestly, I'll give my take when we get there. Azir here. This is one of Faker's top characters. I actually want to put this in A if he gets a signature. Like, an Azir signature, I think, would go so hard. Yeah, the waifu text by far on Aurora. Now, Azir here, I think this, like I said, it's a faker. Is your stream delayed? Yeah, it's delayed by probably like 20, 30 seconds. I don't know why I have delay on it. How do I take delay off? Trey Parker's in here? The GOAT? Trey Parker himself is in here? What's up? Azir A? Oh, God. He is A. He is A. Azir's a fan fave, but no one can play him, so A or B. Yeah, I think A is completely valid for him. And I don't think he's not competing up here, but like he's bottom of A or top of B. He has the faker like prestige to him. Like he has some of the top play. If you look at like top faker plays of all time, Azir's in a lot of those. So that's why I'd put him there. So I'm gonna put him A. Bard's a B. Or sorry, not a B, a D. Bard's a D. Carry a Bard. I know Carry a Bard is fire, but like besides the Carry a Bard, I just like who likes Bard? Like nobody likes Bard. It's just like I don't know. I don't know. Bard C, not too big on him. I reckon Nivea could be A with crazy art like Glass Birds and Pokemon. I know, we were talking about that. Anivia could have some crazy artworks. But I think, like, just popularity-wise, like, Anivia would have to be, like, a Lee Sin level of artwork where it's just, like, carried by it. Bard C tier? Where's the Go to Lowy? It's alphabetical, so it'll be, like, we'll go through all of them. That's why I figured this would be a fun stream idea. Bard would be so art-dependent. That's why I can put him C. We're going to have a lot of C's, and I'm going to have to revisit this, but I think Bard can go C for right now. I think this is the Baron, or this is Otacon or something like that. Then we got Belbeth. So, another one, I'm probably going B for Belbeth. American flag and Nivea, lol. That would be funny. Let's see, we got Belbeth here. If my stuff wants to go back here. We'll pull up Belbeth. Like, it's a cool champ. Cool champ, girl. B, I'm gonna be honest, it's like not my favorite character. She's C tier? Probably. But I think she'd be a higher C tier than like all of these. Yeah. I'm gonna put bottom of B for right now. Just because the C's already getting kind of clogged up. So I'm gonna put bottom of B. She's not too popular? Really? Okay. Okay, then I'll put her C then. I just feel like looks wise she'd be pretty popular, but and I know she's really meta right now. She scales like crazy late game. So I'll put her C. I'll put her above Aphelios. I just can't put her above like Mbessa. I'll put her below Aphelios. I think that's a fair spot. Alright, then we got Blitzcrank. I hate his hooks. I always get hooked by Blitzcrank. Belveth, Void, Mommy, C or D. Or C or B. I'll put her C right now. Moom's probably better to be bumped up. Amumu, I can... You know what? You've talked me into it. Amumu going up to B tier. I think the C is getting crowded. Blitz can be top of B with good art. But is he going to be the most popular character? Like, he's a pretty popular support, don't get me wrong. S tier, A tier. I'm seeing a bunch of people. S tiers, A tiers, B tiers. He's a pretty popular support pick, I won't lie. Like, if you play support, you'll you'll play Blitzcrank. Especially in lower elos where most of us play. I'll put him below Aatrox. I think that's a fair... Is like a Teemo troll champ has been around since the start. Yeah, exactly. Which is why I wouldn't put him in. That's why I wouldn't even suggest D or C tier. But I think below Aatrox is fair. I think Aatrox is just a cooler and could have cooler arts in the future. He's popular. Don't get me wrong. He's popular. Brand F tier. No one want to chase a robot card. Exactly. That's where I'm like. He'd be a great card to have in the set. Like I'd be excited to have his card in the set, like the Ivern card in Unleashed. But hold on. I'm lagging. My girlfriend's also streaming, so my frames are dropping like crazy. I apologize. Let's see if it fixes. Is the viewing experience really bad? I apologize. I apologize if it is. So sorry. Oh, it looks like it's picking back up. All right, Keon, everything all good? All good on your end? I know there's a little bit of a delay, but I think it should be better now. All the frames just dropped. All right, I think we're back. Oh, closed the wrong thing. All Gucci, bet. All right. Dang, we lost like 20 people. I think people thought it was on their end. It was mine. It's the thing that sucks about having my girlfriend that also streams. All right, so then we have Brand. I mean, people hate Brand, right? Like genuinely, people just don't like Brand. Is that true? I'm not the biggest Brand believer, personally. I'm going to put him in D. We're kind of lacking in the Ds right now. Not a lot of Ds. I'm going to put him there. And then we got Braum, another like support. He's cool. I just don't think he's that popular. If a Braum card comes out, I don't think he's going to be all that great. I just don't. I'm going to put him in D as well. He's lame. Yeah. Brand or Braum, sorry. I'm assuming Brand, because that's what I'm talking about on screen. Apologies. Brand D, yeah. Braum's B or C. I know some people have like personal preference, so that's why it's difficult. But I think like the overall League community is not a huge Brand fan. It's like if Brand is meta, people don't like it. Braum has Poro though, so maybe A or C. If he loots a blue fire card, could be insane. Fair. Braum with the Poro. Is Braum really that popular? Like I'm seeing a couple Bs for Braum. Is he really that popular? Because I'm like, in my head, I'm like, okay, if a Braum signature gets released, how expensive is it going to be? It's going to be like $300, $400 probably. I think that's like on the lower end. Like I just don't see a whole lot of demand. If there is like a combo art, but I'm just thinking like of a base, like here's how I'm thinking everything. If there's a base signature released for Braum, how expensive do you think it was? Like let me know, because I'm thinking like 300 to 500 or less for a signature version of Braum. He's mid chase. Like I would say he'd be a below average chase. Like in Unleashed we have Poppy, Master Yi, Jin. Like I feel like those characters are more popular than Braum, and those are like on the lower end of signatures. Am I crazy for saying like that's why I'm like I don't think Braum is. You think he'd be 500 to 700? It has to depend on what else is in the set, in my opinion. Can I name who I've ranked so far? Yeah, I can go through it real quick. I feel like Poros, he may be decent, not gonna be better than most. Okay, I'll listen to y'all. I'm gonna put him towards C. I'm gonna put him like above Alistair, if that's cool. I think that's fair. I just like I can't see it personally, but I can respect people telling me he would be a little bit more expensive. But right now, so far, K, we have Braum isn't play exactly. That's why I'm like I just don't see it. So we have Ari, Akali, Ashe, Aurora, Azir, Aurelian Soul, Aatrox, Blitzcrank, Annie, Amumu, Phelios, Belvath, Braum, Alistair, Ambessa, Anivia, Bard, Brand, and Akshan. All ranked, and I would assume you can see the ranks here. But next, Briar. I'm going to be honest. This, bro, depending on the art, they could make a set with her being the chase. Like 100%. That's my reasoning behind this. Is like, which card could I see being a chase card and being expensive? And if you told me she has a card where I don't think they'd ever like have her feet sticking out, but heaven forbid they did, it'd be a $1,500 card signature. She's B? I don't know, man. Feet, yeah, exactly. There's a lot of I mean, she's a cool character, don't get me wrong. But hold on, let me fix my hair. It's driving me crazy. It's all over the place. I need to get a haircut. She's cool. Don't get me wrong. I think she's got a lot going for her. I'm gonna put her A tier. Same with the other girls here. Like I said, I honestly think she's S, but I can respect people saying she's B. B or C? Okay. I've gotten a lot of B's, so I'm gonna put her in an A because I thought S, so I think that's full. Brilliant Soul is B. Yeah, I thought that was pretty fair for him. I don't think he's an A tier champ, but we'll go back and revisit it as well. Caitlyn. Caitlyn's an interesting one. She has on par with Akali and okay, that's fair. I can respect that. S for waifus with skins. Briar has no skins in the game. Okay. I would just say like S tier is like those are like chases beyond chases. Like people will want those. Who made a Riftbound card called whatever her name is, Feet? Like a proxy? That's pretty funny. Caitlyn, I have genuinely zero clue on where I'd want to be on Caitlyn. Because she has Arcane. So there's that. S, A, B, A. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of S's, A's, S. Top of A or bottom of S. I'll put her S. That's where I was kind of thinking she would be. Because she's really popular. She's a very popular ADC from when I've played. Top of A. I'm going to put her in bottom S because S is kind of a little lacking right now. But I'm going to put her there and we'll see how it goes. But from what I remember, she's a very popular ADC. She has Arcane going for her. She has a lot of fans. Like she has a lot of good skins too. I think there's like Pool Party Caitlyn. There's like a Cop Caitlyn. Like there's like a couple of cool skins that I know people like. So then we have Camille. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a super knowledgeable in kill. Vi and Kate are probably A, and Jinx is S. Jinx is definitely gonna be an S. Vi I don't think is an S or even an A. Well, she can be A, but I don't think Caitlyn's an A. I think Caitlyn's an S. Or if she is, she's like top of A. Camille, I think is like she's like pretty cool. I would say she's like top of B. This is fun? Yeah, no, that's why this is a stream only too. I'll keep the VOD up, obviously. This is stream only, so this will not be made in the video. I'll probably use this as a reference though for a video later on, so your help would make a video. Camille's B, maybe C. Yeah, I think B is fair. D? Okay, I'm seeing some Ds. I can put her like bottom of B, I guess. I think that's fair. If I'm seeing some Ds, some Cs, I'll put her bottom of B. I think that's a fair shake. Cassiopeia, not my favorite. She's basically Camille's B. Yeah, I would put her B. Cassiopeia, I'm not the biggest fan of. I don't know if most people are. Like, in general. Like, I'm just being honest. Not sure where people would put her. Not sure. Let's see. Cassiopeia. Top B with good art, maybe. Yeah, but if we have to keep relying on good art, I'm just like, can they carry a set? Is how I'm kind of phrasing. Like, could they build a theme around Cassiopeia? Probably not. Probably not. She's gonna be a filler add-in like Legend. Probably mid C. Yeah, that's where I'm thinking. I think she's better than. Actually, I think she's worse than Belbeth. This is like the perfect spot for her. Maybe D. To be honest, not popular. Only played when broken. Yeah. Shoot, do we put her D? I'm seeing a lot of C's though. I'm gonna say C. Final answer. C. Cassiopeia. Cho'Gath. Not not the most popular character in the world. He's pretty goofy when he gets like gigantic at the end of the game. But not my favorite. Is he a D tier character though? I don't know. If there was a Greek theme set, Cass would be crazy. They make a whole theme around Greece. That'd be kind of crazy. Arc and carry, to be honest, I think is to take into account because Vi could have been higher with people like her art. Same with Shen. I mean, I like the Vi art. It's crazy that like it's just not that. I just don't think Vi is the most popular. Cho'Gath C, yeah, probably C. I'll put him above Mbessa, and I'll put him above all of these actually. These ones I'm tempted to start moving down. Ultimate Rare Cho. Like, I'm tempted to start moving some of these down. Like, Bard, I think, gets moved down. For sure. And Bessa, I think, goes down as well. I think Anivia can stay. But I think Bessa goes down. Then we got Corki. I know they're just unpopular character. I'm going to be honest. I don't really know anyone that's, like, a huge Corki fan. He's probably D. Actually, no, I can't put him D because I know Faker played him mid for a while. He's probably a C tier. You got to put, I guess, the mustache guys next to each other. I think that's fair. Probably C for Corky. Anything higher than that, I think, is a little bit cope. Just a little bit. Corky C. Yeah, exactly. Corky C. Then we got Darius here. Oh, I don't know. Or D. I mean, I think the only thing keeping him in C is that I remember I've seen Faker play him. Obviously, Faker's played a lot of champs. But Corky's not a B. I can't put Corky B. Corky bottom C. Yeah, I think C is a very fair. Charlie funny art would be good. I mean, if there's a good art for him, like get a prominent artist to do it, could be cool. But for right now, he's just gonna be C. Darius, another one that's like, where could he go? I have no clue. He's not S. He's not D. He's probably the definition of like a B tier. No, we already have Darius skins, don't we? And they don't do well. I'm gonna put him in C. Like, okay, do I think his signatures are gonna do better than these ones? Anivia, yes. Alistar, Braum, Corky, Cho'Gath, Cassiopeia. I don't think it'd do better than Bel'Veth. We already have signatures of Darius, and they're like literally the cheapest with signatures in both sets he's in, right? Am I crazy? I'm not crazy for misremembering that, right? So let me go to TCG player. The Darius arts are shit. I mean, hey, personal preference could be. Like, they're just the cheapest ones in both sets. Like I honestly don't think this one's all that bad. This one's kind of cool. And it's what? That's the regular. This is the signature. $500? Yeah, $500 for it. He has 2 SIGs and doesn't do well. Exactly. We already have the answer to this solution, and that it's not. He's not the like. These are the cheapest signatures in both sets. If they already have a signature and I already have data like that, I gotta put him C. I think he'd still do better than all these other ones, like his signatures would. I think it's underrated too. It's a pretty cool card, in my opinion. Diana, I think she goes above Azir. She's a chase card already of her set. They built the set not technically around her. I think they built it around LeBlanc, but she's showing that she can carry with elite artwork, and I think A is very fair. I think A is beyond fair, actually. I think she's above all these B characters, and I think she's above Azir. I think they're fair. I think like I said, I think this one is pretty good. Or not this one, the other one. Where is it? This one. I think this one's pretty cool. Now, I'm not a Darius player, so I don't really care. But like no way, you can get these for $40 still? $40 for an overnumber. I was talking about earlier how hard these are to pull. You didn't hear that from me, though. You didn't hear that from me. Draven A tier. Tyler 1's main. S tier? Do we really think he's S tier? It's a cool card, Spirit Forge with the mask and she's holding. I think it's from Unleashed. I think it's a pretty cool alt art too. So many clips and streamers, mans. I mean, Draven's pretty popular. They also made him really meta in Riftbound. So like his alt art or his overnumber he already has was really expensive for at a certain point. But I don't think he's S tier. I think I'd put him below Azir personally. I think B, I could see B. I could see top of B. But I'm going to put him bottom of A for right now. Just because Tyler 1 is just iconic with him. No way he's S or A. I can see B, but he'd be top of B or bottom of A for me. So that's where I'm putting him. So, Mundo does what Mundo wants. S tier. Just kidding. Mundo. Shout out Tyler 1. Shout out T1, the team and the guy. So, Draven has been around for so long. He's basically a top 5 toxic champ. I don't think, but okay. So, like, Zed is A. I mean, we haven't gotten to Zed. He's going to be probably last, right? No, he's towards the bottom. His artwork's pretty cool. Zed might be doing decent, but we'll see when we get there. Mundo, I think, is the epitome of a B-tier champ. Like, he's cool. He definitely has fans. Mundo has fans, but I don't think I could build a set. They could build a set around Mundo. He'd be a great filler signature. Like, if he was, like, the 6th most expensive in a set, I'd be like, yeah, Mundo, yeah, that's a cool art. Yeah. Mundo does what Mundo wants. So, I think B is very fair. Echo. Is Echo A tier or is he B tier? I think Echo's top B. Personally. We're going to be here for hours. Is there really that? I feel like we've made pretty good progress here already. I mean, it's a stream. We'll probably be here for at least 2 hours. I can probably speed it up a little bit. But I think Echo's I like to talk to y'all. It's fun. We got Echo. I think Echo's probably a B tier here. All things considered. Yeah, exactly. And I think that if he didn't have the arcane bonus, I think he'd probably be like a bottom of B, top of A, but I think he has arcane. He does have a lot of fans. Okay, I'll put him A. I'll put him below Azir. Then we have, is this Elise? Is Elise really popular? I think is B, but he's an A. Yeah, I can get behind that. Is Elise popular? I know Evelyn is like S tier. I jumped the gun a little bit, but I think Evelyn is S tier. KDA member, right? KDA member, she's like really popular if I recall. Like, where is she? Sorry, I'm jumping the gun a little bit, but I'm at least potentially KDA. At least D, at least B. I'm looking at F1 right now. We'll come back to Elise. Sorry, I'm jumping the gun a little bit. Elise, I'm going to probably put... Let's see. Spider Girl. Evelyn is S tier. Yeah, easily. Elise, I mean... B tier. Actually, top of B. Top of B. Evelyn's definitely S tier, though. Evelyn's definitely S tier. For sure. We got Evelyn S tier. Lisa C. I put her B. I put her B. But Evelyn is definitely S tier. Let me pull up Evelyn again. Just super popular champ, KDA. Like, tons of people play Evelyn. I think she's definitely S tier. 100%. And I'm excited for her. She's getting a card in Radiance. She's getting a signature. Evelyn was S. Yeah. A lot of people saying Elise is C tier. I'll put her at bottom of B. Ezreal S tier. I don't know if Ezreal's S tier. We already kind of have Ezreal cards, and they're not even the top cards of the set. I don't think I can put him S tier. Like, he has the cheapest showcase card out of Vendetta, I'm pretty sure. Like, let me pull it up. Just look at the showcase. Like, okay, well, let's see here. We got Ari. Okay, yeah. We've got Kaisa. We've got Sona. We got Lux. And then Ezreal and Set, both at like 17, 18 bucks. Mind you, I think both these characters are pretty popular, but it just goes to show the difference in, like, popularity between these ones and these ones. And I don't think they belong in, like, an S tier with the same level of popularity. I think he's an easy, like, B. Like, Ezreal... I think he's an A tier. I think he's an A tier. I think he's more popular than Echo. But he doesn't carry the same level of respect that, like, these top ones do. Which, you know, we'll get to Kaisa and Sona and Lux as we go. But I don't think he demands that. He wins regionals. Yeah, I mean, he definitely wins. Definitely S tier. His over number is, like, strictly what's it called? Unleash, right? No, it's Spirit Forge. Like, it's an expensive card, don't get me wrong, but it's, like, it's playable. It's just the reason why it's expensive, right? Am I tripping? Where's this card? I got Draven. Where's Ezreal? I should have just typed it in. Why am I being dumb? Yeah, I mean, it's like an expensive over number, but it's nothing like insane. This falls under the playables category. It's like $100. It's kind of similar to all of them. I think A is very fair. I think S is pushing it. He does not belong in the same tier as these ones up here. Just looking at we already have pre-existing pricing to show that he doesn't command the same level of respect as Ari. Yeah, I think he's popular, don't get me wrong, and I think it's very fair to put him in A, but anything higher than that I think is a little bit crazy. Fiddlesticks, I'm putting this in D. I think most of y'all would probably agree with me. It's just not super popular, not super liked. Fiora, like, does Fiora have cards yet? She has this one, which, like this is already more expensive. I don't know if she's meta or not, so I can't, like, comment on these playable ones. But, like, she's already got a couple expensive cards. The alt arts are cool. I like this one. This one's sick. Like, has been playing LCS all the time. Fiddle B tier. He has a lot of fans? Really? Fiddle has a lot of fans. I know Ludwig played him for a lot. But I didn't think he was, like, hype or, like, anything like that. Fiora is definitely A. I'll come back to Fiddle, but Fiora is definitely A. She's above all these. She's up here with, like, the other girls. That, like, these are all the girls that I think are really good and would be, like, the secondary chases in a set, but they're not S tier. 4C could be higher later for sure. I just don't, like, if I compare Fiora to A-Soul, Aatrox, like, all of these, I'd rather have the Fiora. Like, genuinely. As a card. Because that's what, like, I know we're not ranking cards, but we're, like, basically ranking potential of the card. And I think she has the potential to be a lot higher as, like, a chase than, like, a Mumu or Annie does. That's kind of how I'm basing this off of. See, like, if you told me high B or, like, low A, I could get behind it. But, like, even then, I look at all these. Like, okay, if you want to put her below Diana, fine. But, like, she's above Azir, she's above Ezreal, she's above Echo, she's above Draven, she's above A-Soul, she's above all of these. Like, I'd rather have her card. And she has data already. Like, we have an over number for her, and it's one of the most expensive in the set. She just needs a good sig, yeah, and I could see her being expensive. So, I'm overruling chat a little bit. Don't come at me. I'm overruling chat a little bit on this one. I think if she was in a set, her signature would be a top 3 signature, probably in the set, unless she was, like, carrying the set, which I think she could have a decent, depending on the artwork, could have a decent set. Next up, we got Fizz. Fizz is decently popular. Yordle, I think he's, like, a C character, though. All things considered, I think he's very much C. I just don't see him being, like, all that crazy. Where's my baby Kiana? Bro, she's at the bottom. It's alphabetical. I apologize. It's gonna take us. We're gonna be here for a while. Well, also, like I said, we're gonna have fun while we're here. We're gonna have fun. We get to Seraphine yet? Seraphine's gonna be towards the bottom. It's an alphabetical right now. Galio. Oh god. The complaint with Galio is that we were complaining that he was Faker's signature in the T1 bundle shows that he's not the most popular character, which I think everyone can kind of agree with. I think saying all that, he does get a boost because he is Faker's. Like, he is Faker's, like, one of the top picks right now. Like, it's such a comfort pick for Faker. He's obviously getting the T1 bundle. I think C is honestly being a little bit disrespectful. I think bottom of B is fair, though. I think C is a little bit disrespectful. But I think bottom of B is fair. I'd rather have an A-Soul, like, that's how I'd rank these, right? I'd rather have these cards in a signature rather than Galio. But I'd rather have Galio over all these other ones. That's kind of how I'm ranking stuff. Gangplank. Okay, we just got an over number for him. There's apparently Gangplank fans. S tier. $20,000 bounty on his black label. Easy. Done. No, but for real, where are we putting Gangplank? Yo, what's up, feud? Welcome in. Welcome in. Have y'all seen Consumed? Has Consumed been in here yet? I haven't seen him yet. Gangplank. Yeah, no, he's B. He's B easy. Now, where I'd put him, I think I'd put him above Galio, but below all the rest of them. He is cool. He is cool. Alright. Gangplank, I think, is definitely going to be in that B tier. He's cool. He has fans. Obviously, we already see that his over number, people are putting bounties on that over number. Like, $20,000 on a bounty black label. Like, people are hunting it because, like, you know. Yeah, Garen's a tough one. Garen is an absolute tough one here. Because, like, well, he's the one that says, For Demacia! Hold on. Briar over Galio's criminal. Okay, feud. We're doing this based on, like, potential signature cards, right? Galio was announced as a signature for T1 bundle, and people were actually kind of sad about that. Briar, if she got a signature, would be an expensive signature. Right? That's like how we're kind of basing it off of. If the card would be like an expensive signature, like the ones at the top would carry sets. That's like the basis for S tier. A would be like either really decent sets or could carry a set, but would need like the right support, or would be like the second or third top card in a set. B is like would be decent filler. C would be like towards the bottom, and D is like I wouldn't like them. Also, I need to come back to Fiddlesticks here. Briar, Feet, Sieg, S tier, exactly. I need to come back to Fiddle. I had him in D, but I know people were mentioning other stuff, so that's why I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know. I'll probably Fiddle. Y'all said he had fans. I'm gonna put him above Darius, but I don't think I can put him any higher than that. I just don't. I just can't believe he'd be more popular than anything else on this list. All right, but Garen here. Oh boy, this is where it starts getting tough because Garen, I think he's boring. Like you said, he's just a boring kind of character. Yeah, sorry. That's where like the it's like a tier list basically. It's not a ranking, I would say, because most of these don't have cards yet. So like, yes, we're using some card data. Like Darius here has card data. He's been the worst signature in 2 sets. That shows that he's not that popular. Now, I'd rather still have a Darius card over any of these ones, but he's just not that popular. So he has to be C tier. So that's kind of how I'm basing it off of. Garen, I think, is almost in the same boat where he is super played, but that's because he's like a Smurf character, right? Like people just Smurf with him and just run it down top lane, kill their enemy laner, and then just snowball from there, run it down, keep running it down, and then just absolutely dominate 1v5. But he's just boring. Like, what do you do with an art for Garen? And are people excited for an art for Garen? Yeah, but cards in the story. All right, peace. I'm gonna head out. If you could rank Yasuo for me now, I appreciate it. Probably the hardest one to rank. Yasuo. Okay, since you're going, dum, I got you. Yasuo here. E-Boy, I think he's a very popular character. Pick rate wise, things like that. He's going to be a top character. I think he's probably B. All things considered, I think he's a top of B character. I think Yone is probably A, but I think Yasuo is definitely B. Just because they're very... And that's not a bad ranking. Like I said, I think that's good. In fact, it shows, because he has card data, that he's like a middle tier thing. I do think he's undervalued for what he is, because I think those cards are actually pretty nice. But it does show that the demand is there, but it's not like top tier demand. So Garen did get an over number? He did? Am I tripping? When did he get a over number? He got a best of, didn't he? What over number did he get? I don't remember him getting an over number. Oh, the Proving Grounds one. Oh, you're right. There is that new one coming out. It's in the Proving Grounds. Yeah, it's right here. I see it. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's like I said, it's kind of boring. Yeah. Okay, hear me out. He doesn't have one, no, but he will get one. Nice, thanks, mate. Yeah, take care, man. I appreciate you sticking around for a long. If you want to go back, this will be posted after, so if you want to rewatch it, you can go right ahead and see where I rank everyone else. I'll post the stream right after we finish it. But yeah, I mean, like, it's boring. The Lux one is cool. The Annie one, I think, is pretty cool. The Yi, or this is Yi, right? Yeah, this is Master Yi. The Yi one's whatever. These two are whatever. These two are cool. Like, these are action shots, all 4, but, like, I think these 2 are just better. Maybe it's bias. Garen C. I think C is... Hey, take care, man. I think Garen is definitely C. Without a doubt. Let's wrap him up. You're right. We're taking a long time on Garen. I apologize. Gnar is a cute, cuddly guy, and then he turns into a big monster. I think he's a B tier. I think he's above... I'd put him next to like Annie and Amumu. Am I crazy for that? I see him played all the time. I think he'd be a good mid-tier set. Do you think Riftbound market is starting to plateau or crash? I noticed already latest sales really low, for example, and high-end signatures don't seem to be going as crazy. Well, a lot of people are gearing up for the 30th of Pokemon and what's the other thing? OP17. So a lot of money's going into that. I would assume when Radiance comes out and we start getting that set coming out in October, after those other two have already wrapped up and released and those hypes are dying out, we're going to see another spike once that set comes out. So that's my opinion right now on things just kind of plateauing and just kind of, chilling after they've had such a huge price spike. If you bought in like 4 months ago, you're not caring about these price downturns because you're still really up a lot. C tier, okay, so he's not really that popular. I mean, I still think he's better than everything else we have in C. I'm gonna be honest. I'm putting him top of C. Yeah, exactly. We can't go up forever. Yeah, of course. I appreciate you tuning in. If you do want to stick around, we're just ranking all the characters. So, oh my gosh, we got Gragas coming up. I could not remember his name. Apologies. Big fat man with the barrels, the exploding barrels. Where do we put Gragas? Funny meme character. I think that puts him in at least B. Oh. Do I think Gragas has some pull? There's a lot of Gragas fans. D? I mean, I could see it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I know he's like a meme character, so that's where I didn't know where we'd put him. But yeah, I probably would just agree D, more than likely. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'll put him very bottom of D. I didn't know if he had fans. I know people get hyped when they see him in pro play. So then we got Graves. I like Graves. He's cool. He's fun to play. I hate Gragas. Bruh. he's just a big old guy. Graves, C is just gonna have a lot of like mid-tier characters. Yeah, like Graves he's all right. Like I think he's cooler than Garen. Garen's like a good midpoint for me. It's like I think they're cooler than Graven. I can put him there. Gwen has a lot of fans, guys. Do we think Gwen is S tier? Like, do we think Gwen is S tier? KDA Gragas goes hard. Boomba clock. I think it's fair that he's D. Like, he really doesn't have that many like fans. He's definitely more meme. But like Gwen being S tier. I kind of agree. I can kind of agree. I'm kind of with that. A. I'm seeing A2. I'm seeing S. I'm seeing an A. I'm kind of with S here. Bottom of S. I think she is either A or S though. Gwen is A. Okay. We're mixing it up. We have some A's. We have some S's here. I'm gonna put her bottom of S here for right now. One, S is kind of a little light, so I kind of want to spice it up a little bit. But right now, I think she's just more popular than Ash. Like, all things, I think she's more popular than Caitlyn, too. Like, a Gwen signature would go extremely hard. Yeah, she has a cool aesthetic. Exactly. I think either one. She isn't fans, nor popular as Katie and other poster girls. Yeah, which is why I wouldn't put her above any of these three. Like, I wouldn't put her above these, but, like, I think she's above Caitlyn. And Caitlyn's, like, these are S tier characters, I think. Fizz is at least A. I mean, personal preference aside, I can see him in B, but I don't think I can see him any higher than that. I don't think Fizz is an A tier character as much as I like Fizz. Like, Fizz is cool, but I don't think he is. Is this based on how many fans a character has? Ari would definitely not be S tier. Ari is nice, but he's not more popular than Zed and Darius. It's based on, like, how expensive do we think their signature card? Do they carry a set? Do they carry a popularity? Do they carry, like... Yeah, no, Kate has... That's why she is an S tier. Like, for sure. Like, she has arcane points. Like, people like Kate. Yeah, Fizz, I don't think is A. As much as, like, I like Fizz. Like, I do like him. But I don't think he's A. Like, a Fizz signature would not be the most expensive card in a set. That's kind of how we're basing it off of. It's like, if they had a signature, how expensive do you think the card would be in the set? Is it a chase card? Like, if Gwen's in a set, she's probably going to be a chase card. Caitlyn's in a set, she's probably going to be a chase
Shopping
card.
for your next car?
Apologies. No, these ads. So that's where it's like, yeah, his art was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. But even then, it's like, yeah, I don't know. Jin is pretty cool. I like Jin. I used to play the heck out of Jin. So that's how we're basing it right now. Heckram. One of my boys. My boy Jin got done dirty. On God. I like Jin too. He was my ADC that I learned. Heckram. S tier. Moving on. That's my boy. Dante's main. He's really not that popular. All things considered. I think he's a... I think he's a C tier character. As much as personal bias aside, if a Heckram signature came out, it would not be the Chase. It would be a bro. Shadow Isle is gonna go crazy. Yeah, Shadow Isle is gonna be crazy. I'm excited for set 9. My girlfriend is pumped for it. She's a Viego. Heck is low B. I think he's high C. I agree. He's high C. As much as personal bias aside, because I love Heckram. He's one of my 2 mains. I say I'm not very good with him, but very fun. Then we have Heimerdinger here. He gets some bonuses for Heimerdinger, or still waiting on my Pantheon signature. Dude, they need to come up and get stuff. Yeah, Heckram high C I think is completely valid. I'll put him at the top because he's my boy. That's where the bias gets him, is top of C. Heimerdinger has the arcane bonus going for him, so I think he can go like, I think he's still below most of these. I'd put him above Gangplank. I'll put him above Gangplank because he has Arcane going for him, and he's pretty annoying. High B? Yeah. I mean, I think B is fair. I think B is where I think we're all in agreement. Heimerdinger is... No, he's not A. He's not A. He does not belong in the class of, like, Ashe, Echo, Draven, Ezra. Like, no. I'm gonna buy a Yunara best of. I swear to God, I need it. Dude, I'm a Nocturne main. I don't know if I've told you all this. I'm a Nocturne player. So, when Nocturne gets his signature and his overnumber, I will be buying those, and I will be grading them. Mundo should be C. Yeah, but Mundo has memes, man. Mundo does what Mundo wants. Like, there was a huge meme about that last year. So that's why he's kind of up there, all things considered. If he gets Alien Invasion skin in Legacy or Reckoning, it's going to be mad. Who? Heimer? That could be cool. That'd be cool. Way up next. No way. We get what's it called? The Way, the painter. He's still so new. I say that. Didn't he come out in like 22, 21? That was a couple years ago now. But I don't know. He's popular. Do I think a Way signature would go hard? Hold on. I just don't know if this would be super popular. D? I don't think he's D. I think D is a little overreactionary. I don't think he's D. If you told me he's C, I'd be like, yeah. I think he's above. I'm jumping ahead, but Aurelia's low S. If she wasn't, for RA, she'd be close. I think Aurelia would have been the chase of the set, and it shows... Sorry, we are jumping ahead, but she's coming up here. I'm going to put Way in C. I think he's above... He's above Garen, he's above Graves, he's above Aphelios. I think he's right next to Nar. Nah, C, yeah. Way B. I think he could be low, like below Galio, or he's C. I'm gonna put him C for right now, though. Alawi. Is Alawi popular? I don't know anyone who likes Alawi. All things considered, I'm honestly tempted to put Alawi in D. Like, personally. That's where I just, like, think she belongs. Like, I don't know any Alawi people. Like, maybe y'all will be like, oh, she's C tier, she's B tier. But I don't know. I don't know any Alawi people. D, I think D is fair. Which is saying a lot, because I don't think she's all that crazy. She has an overnumber. Did I spell her name right? Yeah, I did not. She has an overnumber. And, like, it seems to be doing all right. $120. She is a Riot Industry plant, on God. I don't know. They need a Tyler 1 collab? I think in the future there will be creator stuff. I think there will. I don't know if they'll get signatures, but there could be, like, skins, maybe. I don't know. They put her everywhere, even though no one even cares for it. Yeah, I think D is fair. Like, her card has some value already for overnumber, but it's nothing crazy. And I think if she got a signature, It'd be a below average signature. It'd be in the bottom half, kind of like Poppy. You know, I just pulled her. I know. I hate to break it to you. I think it's still like a cool signature, but like if I'm thinking long term or a cool over number, if I'm thinking long term, I'm just not like pumped to have pulled her. Like for me personally, I think it's a cool card, but it's just not. You know, I think the coolest part about it is the connecting artwork, obviously. Like if it wasn't the connecting arts, where was the connecting one? It's Gangplank. Like this is cool. This makes it cool. Is the two of them put together? So that's where I'm at. I apologize, Sean. It's still cool art, but I just don't think Alawi is all that popular. All right, Aurelia, also S tier. Where she goes though, I think she's below Akali, Ari. I think she's even below Evelyn, but I think she's above Gwen and Caitlyn. She has it. Like I said, we have proof here. We have proof. She has a $2,500. Yeah, her story with Gangplank is really cool. Like this is the second most expensive one, and it's $2,600. Actually, let me see what last sales are. It might be lower. $2,300 for last sale. She has to be S tier. Has to be. I still think Evelyn would be a little bit more expensive. Yeah, she can be middle of the pack. Iron, as much as I like him, we already know where he's going to be. He's going to be in D tier. He's just not popular. He has literally, I think, one of the best arts they've ever released, and he's still probably the cheapest signature in a bad set. So, as much as I love the Ivern signature, this card is so gorgeous. Like, genuinely an amazing artwork, and it's like still the cheapest signature in the set for the most part. Like it's just not. Well, maybe he's gone up a lot. One sold for 700 and then one sold for 350. Maybe a missell, but it looks like he's going up actually. Kind of crazy. Maybe people are starting to respect the Ivern. I think, but it just like goes to show he had to have a top tier artwork to even be relevant. So I think D is fair. Janna, I think, is A. She has some popularity to her. I think she's above Ezreal. I don't think she's above Azir. So I'm gonna over Gwen. Yeah, I think Aurelia is over Gwen. I'm a Groot head ass. I like Ivern. He's cool. He reminds me of Groot. On God, Ivern is like, if you love art, this is your card. This and the Pike are just like two of the coolest looking cards I think that Riftbound has released so far. Like the Aries are fantastic as well, but like these two are genuinely just gorgeous artworks, and it's like if you can appreciate the artwork on them, like I said, I have mine, not signature, because I don't care for Ivern like that, but I picked up the over number at the least. It was $40 at the time, so it's like, yeah, of course I'm gonna pick it up. But they're gorgeous, and yeah, but it just goes to show he had to be carried by art, and the best he could do was like maybe middle of the pack. I think he's D. Who? Oh, that's another random. Jarvan. This is another D tier. I'm gonna be honest. It's just, are there Jarvan? Like people love Jarvan? Like, I don't know anyone that's like, oh, I love Jarvan. I don't know. I'm just not a Jarvan fan. Jax up next. We do have. God, Jax is. Probably should be D tier, but he does have dedicated fans, unfortunately. Jarvan C? I mean, I can put him bottom of C. I'll put him above Anivia for right now. I'm going to move Anivia down also. She goes to D. I apologize. I'm sorry. I just don't think she's that popular, especially now that we've gone through a lot more of these other ones. We'll keep him in C. We'll keep Jarvan in C for right now. I could see him bottom of C. D, C, Jackson B, C. Jax is the definition of like C. Like he has fans, unfortunately, but he's just not that popular. So I'm gonna put him bottom of C. Then we have Jace. Jace, actually, I probably would have put in like D tier up until Arcane. Obviously, Arcane has bumped him up a lot. I think he's up there with like, I think he's like below Aatrox. Actually, he has an Arcane art. Let's see. Like, this is an expensive card. $1,500. This is like gorgeous artwork, too. That's a Pokemon? Which one's a Pokemon? Ivern or Jax? Jace, I think this one's easily a B tier. A? I don't think he's quite A. Is he A? I think you're right. I think he is A. I think you've just thinking about like my own logic behind it. The Jace artwork is fantastic. He has Arcane going for him. He has a lot of fans now, and he's more expensive than like any of these artworks I think are. So yeah, I think Jace is gonna be Jace. That's a Pokemon. Okay, the bird. Yeah, no, Anivia. Anivia kind of is like goofy in that regard. I never like. Jace is better than Ezreal. I agree. I already changed my tune. Obviously, chat's a little delayed, but just thinking about it logically, I think he is above those. So, Jhin, unfortunately, I think is a B tier character, or he's probably an A tier character. But I just think based on what we have right now, I have to put him top of B. Because I think if a new Draven artwork came out before a new Jhin artwork came out, I think any of these would be above him. Like, I can't put him in A with his signature being so cheap. So he gets top of B. Jhin is A if he doesn't get the shittiest art of all time. Exactly. He's an A tier character who got stuck with a like C tier art, which sucks. So I put him top of B. I think that's the most fair I can be. Jinx, S tier. I don't think anyone's gonna bait that. I think she's above Aurelia. Personally, if she wasn't in a set with like Kaisa and Ari, I think she'd be a little bit more. But for total non-league player, I mean, Jay seems like a super big deal in Arcane show I watched. Yeah, no, he was fantastic in Arcane, which is why I'm like more likely to put him up. He got Renekton art treatment. Dude, that Renekton is so bad. It's so bad. I hate that art. I genuinely, that's the only, like, the Jhin one's bad, but I don't hate that art. The Renekton art, I genuinely do not like. Like, excuse me. If I pulled that card, I would be upset. That's how, like, I'd be like, I know it's worth money, but I'd be like, that's, like, bro, what are we doing? So, yeah. Kaisa here. We got Kaisa. She's also an S tier. I think she's Kaisa's above Akali. KDA member, right? She's part of KDA. She's in a set. She is the chase over Ari, at least for Origins. If that doesn't speak to what Kaisa is, I don't know what will. Like, she is the chase over Ari. S tier easily. I don't think there's any debate. She's going for one sold for $6,000. Are you Is that new? That's new. Oh my god, I haven't done the update. That's disgusting. Guys, wait, I haven't looked at these in a couple days since I last did the update. That's disgusting. That is really disgusting. Yeah, no, she's only below Ari. She might even be above Ari. Dude, hold on, what is the Ari going for? No way. You're telling me that went from last sale 6,500? Okay, this one was today. She has 2 sales at that price. Still, that's insane. Holy shit. That is wild. What is the other Ari? 7,400? Yeah, that's about what I got last time. Yeah, she gets help from obviously being the first meta set, but like just how she's carried herself in Riftbound and how people have just really taken a liking to her. I think she's only below Ari. She's above Akali at this point. No doubt. $6,000, like that's insane. Callista, I think she's gonna do decently well in the Shadow of Isle one. When we do that next year, it'll be fun. Next year when Shadow of Isles comes out, we'll have enough sets. I'll probably do another. Well, I might even do one here coming up, but we'll have probably enough characters at that point. We'll probably have like almost 100 characters with signatures at that point. Does that sound right? I think Callista she's like okay. She's a B tier character. She's above Mundo. Is she above Camille? Yeah, she's probably above Nah, she's below Camille. Below Mundo. I think she's a B tier. Easily. Karma, another character I like that got some of the worst artwork I've ever seen in my life. Like, this Karma artwork was so... Like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? It's just so ugly. She's C? Yeah, Callista... I don't know. I don't think she's C, but she's definitely, like, mid-B. I think C is, like... Like, she's probably better than Wei and Is she? Yeah, she probably is. Karma, I think, is C. Yeah, Callista is C. Okay, okay, I'll trust you on this. I'll put her top of C. Karma, I think, is probably, like, popularity wise, probably above. I'll put her above Graves. Just personal bias there, because I do play Karma. But I don't think I can put her any lower or higher than that. What is this? Karthus? This is probably a D tier. Like, excuse me, Karma would be B? I don't think Karma's B. Oh, she could be. She could be. She could be B. But I think this is a fair spot for what she has so far. If they have a signature already, I kind of have to base it off of that, even though the artwork might be bad. That's kind of where I have to go with this. But I think where did I just put? Who did I just put? I already forgot. Who I was just on. Karthus, yeah. Karthus is D. Karthus is 100% D. Kassadin, this one kind of could be. I think this is a B tier character. I think he's up there with like these like other badass like Jin, Yasuo, Aesol, Aatrox. Like he's up there with all these. I think he's probably above Blitzcrank, and I think that's like where I'd put Kassadin. B tier, I think, is very fair for him. I don't think he'd be a top tier chase, but it's like, oh, there's definitely Kassadin fans out there that love the champ because he's been around for so long. Would a bad Ari art still be A? I mean, what's a bad Ari art? Like, is there gonna be a bad Ari art at this point? I feel like the character you could put the crappiest artwork on there and people love it. You know, I haven't really talked about it yet, but the Korean signature. What do y'all think about this, real quick? This one. It's pretty gorgeous, I'm not gonna lie. It sucks that we didn't get this. It sucks we didn't get this, I'm not gonna lie. But honestly, really gorgeous. You just made me remember that, so. What is that? Who's the next one? Katarina? Not Katrina, that's a hurricane. Yeah, Katarina. You said S? You think Katarina's S? Oh no, you said Kale. K. Is Kale really S tier? Do we have any Kale cards yet? I thought we had one. This is pretty expensive. Is an easy S under Kate. So we think Kale and Katarina are both S tier. I don't know if Katarina is. Like, I think she's above these, like, men in A, but I don't think she's above the girls in A. Yeah, I was about to say, Ari could be taking a fat dookie to be 2K. No cat. You think she's probably S? Okay. I mean, I don't know if S. I don't think she's S, personally. Like, I look at these and I'm like, that's a top-tier character. I don't even think... No, she's above Fiora, actually. But I don't think she's above Aurora, Ashe, or Briar. Like, these cards would be expensive. So, Project Cat is insane. I mean... Project Cat... Katarina. Can I spell? Jeez. Like, that's a cool skin. I just don't think she's S. I don't know. I'll move her. I'll move her like here in A, but I still don't think she's above Ashe, Aurora, or Briar personally. That's where the bias comes in. Sorry guys, I apologize. I'm just like thinking of her signature. She's gonna be super popular, but like, I don't know. Kale with helmet D tier, without helmet A tier. I don't know, man. Looking at this is like one of the most expensive connecting arts so far in Vendetta. That's... In fact, it is the most expensive, even over Aurelia, with no helmet. What do we think? What do we think on that? Like, that's a lot. That's nothing to, scoff at. Kayla's A? Fair enough. I think you can kind of... I think she's above Fiora. I'll put her above Diana, too. Oh, Kane. Kane's up next? Okay. You got Kane, Kennen, Kha'Zix, Kindred. Kled? Is that who that is? Kled? Yeah. Can I just D tier? Like, who's a... If you know somebody who's a Kled main in your life, bro, Damn, Kale was shot up a little bit. I pulled in. I thought it was like 130. It seems to be going up. Kane is popular. He's like E-boy. He kind of sit. This is like the E-boy tier. Can I be honest? Like, this is the E-boy like dude tier. I think he's above Blitzcrank, maybe above Caston. Like, that's where Kane goes. Kennan's actually been doing pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Morgana is usually more popular. I'm surprised she's more popular. Oh, I'm surprised she's not more popular. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Kennen, I think, has actually been doing really good. I would put him up here with, like, Kale, or not Kale, Echo and Draven. Like, he's been doing really well with his... I don't know if that's because of playability, because I think his deck is really good. But, like, his signature is doing fairly well. Like, over $1,000? Like, that's a good amount. He had recent sales. I'm going to put him in A tier. Kha'Zix, we've had multiple Kha'Zix cards, I think, at this point. Kha'Zix. We've had multiple Kha'Zix cards. They don't command a premium. Like, what, $400, $500? In a bad set? I think Kha'Zix might be, actually. Kha'Zix is a girl, right? I'm not crazy for that. Kha'Zix is a girl? Where'd I put... I think Kha'Zix is probably D tier. Kennen is carried by art and meta. But yeah, he's A tier. I think A is fair. Kane should be with the potential. He has Nightbringer, which is why I kind of put him in like the B tier. All these cards have the potential with like really good art to be like A tier in a set. But like, which is why like Lee Sin's going to be in B tier. Even though he's a fantastic card, it's like he's the epitome of like Lee Sin's not that popular character, but with the right art like he got in Origins, it's like an A to S tier card. He's super playable, but long term, I don't know. Well, we'll see what happens. I don't think signatures would be that expensive if they're playable. Like, normally if you're going to bling out, you're just going to get the regular over number. Another Pokemon. Who? Kindred? Kane's doing great. Okay. Kha'Zix straight D. Yeah, Kha'Zix is D. Another Pokemon. We got just Kha'Zix. Just such a bad... I think she's a girl. She's a girl. Kindred. I like Kindred. Kindred has fans. People who like Kindred. You know who you are. But I don't know. Kindred's just alright. Like, I can kind of look at all these. Like, there's people that are like, ooh, Fox Girl Spirit. That's my thing. Like, there's people that dig this. So, I'm gonna put Kindred probably, where have I put her? I'm gonna put her at, like, I'm gonna put her above Blitzcrank. Yeah, I think B. You think S? I don't think Kindred's an S. I just don't think she's an S. I think she's a B tier. Now, I could be proven wrong, and I hold my judgment to be wrong, and I will probably be wrong at some point, but I think right now a B is very fair. Like, she's just not the most popular character, but she does have fans. The people who are furries that love Kindred, you know who I'm talking about? Those people love Kindred. But everyone else is like, I don't really care about Kindred. Oh, what is this? Kokushibo? He's a TFT character. Kog'Maw, another D character. He's just not going to have fans. Like, I like Kog'Maw, but... I mean, he's actually kind of cute. You know what? Like, I say that... There's definitely people like, oh, that's adorable. He's like a little dog. I think he's C. I think he's C. And then Cassante, I don't think he's D tier. Yeah, I'll put him top of D. I'm not a big Cassante fan. He does see a lot of pro play though. LeBlanc is definitely top of A. I'm reserved to put her in S, but her artwork is just not landing the way I thought it should. And I really think this is like one of the best artworks, or not artworks, but like one of the better cards in the set, and it's just not landing that well. Yeah, I can get behind Kog'Maw and C. That's why I moved him up. Cassante, I think, is D, and then LeBlanc is A. Ugh. Get a sip of water while y'all catch up. Alright, next up is Lee Sin, right? We got Lee Sin up next. Yeah, Lee Sin. Another one, like I said, he is a what, B tier character who got literally the S tier artwork, and his card was A tier. Like, it's the top tier card in Origins. Cog getting death knell damage when he gets a card would be sick. I see. I don't play the game, so I play like League. I don't play Riftbound the game, so not sure how that would work. Leona, her card's okay. Her cards do well. I think I have to put her like in B. Like, her cards do well, which is like, yeah, she has cards. They do okay. They're like the mid tier, like literally the mid tier cards and sets. So she's like the definition of a B tier. High B, I'll put her below Kindred, but I don't think I put her higher than that. Lilia, another one that I like thought had so much potential because of the hooves, but like she's just not. Like, I mean, this is another one that's like she's the definition of like she's like Jin, like she's like an A tier character who got like a D tier art. Like, this is what we got. This is just a black background. What is this? This is boring. So, we need summer skin set and Riftbound. It would be crazy. If we get a pool party special seat, like, you know how One Piece had heroines? Can you imagine if they had a pool party themed set for Riftbound for a specialty set? They're like, releasing a summer set. It's going to be pool party themed. Yeah, like, people are going to go crazy for that. People are going to go crazy. What? Pool party? People will go crazy. But Lilia, God, it sucks because I think her card. I think she's an A tier character still, even though this card is not good. I think she got a D tier art as an A tier character. About to find out if my Lucian Overnumber Pristine 10 will make me rich. Are you gonna send it into Beckett or are you gonna sell it? Pool Party would be an S tier set. It'd be like heroines from One Piece if you follow One Piece sets. Lysandra, where's Lysandra go? I have no idea. God, there's just like random arcane characters in here from TFT. It's so funny. Where do we think Lysandra goes? I actually have like zero clue for the most part. I'm tempted to kind of B. I think she's just like a B tier character. High B, low A. I think she is a B tier character. I thought put her above like A-Soul. I don't think she's better than these ones. Then we have Lucian. Are we big Lucian fans here? I'm not, personally. He's a cool ADC. Lysandra C. I don't think she's C. I don't think she's C. She's better than all these. We haven't had a C in a while, though. I guess we had Kog'Maw. But I think Lucian's more C than Lysandra. I think Lucian would be like... I think he's above Gnar. But I don't think he's like that popular of a character. Like, his current overnumbers aren't like that crazy. Is this Lulu? Is this Lulu up next? I guess this doesn't have Locke. I mean, if Locke gets a carrot, I don't really know a whole lot about Locke. Lulu. Is Lulu... I have no idea if he's popular. I mean, he's like popular, but I don't know if he's like popular. You know what I mean? Is Lulu popular? I know she is, unfortunately. No, I have no idea. What do we think? What do we think on Lulu? There's definitely some Lulu fans out there. I'm probably leaning... She's probably one of the more popular Yordles. I'm probably leaning towards A. I'm putting her above Ezreal. Unless you'll tell me she's, like, wildly hated and I have the wrong idea. Because I watched Dantes make terrible jokes about Lulu. Sorry, got a text. So, I'm going to put her in A for right now. Yeah, I really don't know. I just don't think he's all that popular, unfortunately. I do think a Pristine 10 is pretty sick, though. I do think it'll do pretty good. Lux! Am I crazy? I actually do think I'm crazy. I think she's A. I think she's up here with LeBlanc. I don't think she's S tier, unfortunately. I don't know. I just go back to, like... I don't know. She might be. If she gets a signature, it could be different. But I just think of like her SP. Yeah, she does have a lot of fans. I just think of like the SP here from Vendetta. It's just like nowhere near as expensive as the Kaisa or the Ari. Like, these are like both $80, $90, and this one's like $30. Like, it's not even as much as the Sona. Lux and Easy S under Ari. People understand when the overnumbers here. Elemental skin. Maybe I am just underestimating. I'll put her at bottom of S for right now. I can respect the S pick for her, because I think she could be S. We'll see what happens when a signature actually comes out for her, because right now there's no signature. But yeah. Malphite, another D, another easy one. Or no, that's not Malphite, is it? No, that is Malphite. And who is this one? That's Maokai. Maokai and Malphite, they're like almost the same. I'm just going to put them both in D, because nobody cares about them, unfortunately. They could get like really cool arts, and I just don't think people will care. Sage hasn't built a fan base in Riftbound yet. Sage? Which one's Sage? Sorry. Is that autocorrect again? We'll see. Who's up next? Malzahar. Malzahar's a C tier character. Ye's B. I can get behind B. He's with this like other guy crowd. He's just had some pretty bad, or his overnumber signature was pretty bad. She's so popular, single-handedly sold the most units and skins for League history. Really? For League? For Lux? Okay, then I'm definitely going to stick with keeping her in S tier for right now. We'll see what happens when she gets in signature. Because right now she doesn't have the signature, so it's hard to, like, say, you know, oh, she's S tier, she's A tier. I think she definitely will be, though. Malzahar, though, this is the one I think he's C. He's just a C tier. He's a cool character. I think he's above Callista. Yeah, I think he's a top of C character. I think he's above Callista, but he's not cooler than Galio. Mel. Okay, guys, where are we putting Mel? Because all things considered, we have a couple Mels here. They're doing decent. They're doing decent. Like, her signature is one of the more expensive ones in the set. Like, it's sold for almost $1,200. The new Lux, yeah, no, I was saying that earlier. I think it's sick. I think Mel is she's above most of these. I think she's above Janna. She's not above Jace, though. I think she's here. I think it's like a stop point. Like, she's not above Jace, because Jace's signature already exists, and it's better. I think Lux is really popular, but... or Mel is really popular in Riftbound, but I think in the game, she's really disliked because of how meta-defining she is, but... Alright, Milio. I don't know. Nobody's going to want to collect Milio. Right? Like, nobody's, like, a fan of Milio. Like, he's just kind of whatever. I'm going to put Milio in D tier. Misfortune. We kind of already know she's going to be an S tier. Where, though? I think she's above Gwen. I think Lux is above them as well. I think that's fair. I think Misfortune is MF is S tier. Are we gonna get any guys in S tier? Like, do you think there's any guy character out there that's S tier at this point? Like, we've kind of gone through a lot of the top ones. C tier Disney character Larkana fans will want to collect them. For which one? Sorry, for Milio. Yeah, I mean, I could see bottom of C, but I just think D's like Disney characters don't really care for him. Like, they're not collecting Riftbound like that. I think D is way more likely. If he got a signature, you think he'd be on the higher end or the lower end of the signature price point range? He'd probably be on the lower end. There's nothing like crazy artwork wise you can do with Milio. Mordekaiser, though, I think again this is like another like he's just kind of in this range here. We have a very range. I want Jin to be S tier so bad. If he just got a better art, man. Mordekaiser's in this weird boat where, like, he is, like, the exact same boat all these other guy characters, where if he gets, like, a top-tier skin like Lee Sin has an S-tier card in Origins, in my opinion. But, like, he's a B-tier, or I would honestly say he's a C-tier character. But I have to average him into B because his card art is so good. So, Morgana is an S tier with a top tier skin. Yeah, I can see that. But I think right now she's below LeBlanc. I would actually put her below these ones. I would put her above or below all these. In my personal opinion. Nefiri. Are there any Nefiri skins? This is another... Somebody kept saying Pokemon earlier. They're like, this is a Pokemon. Nefiri's kind of like... Yeah, this is kind of... I think she's a D tier. Maybe a C tier. Wait, what is Yasuo? Yasuo... he's up here in B. He's up here in B. I think he's pretty popular. So that he has that going for him. Neferi, I think, is easily D, though. Very easily. I'm not the biggest fan of her. What is this? Nami? Where do we think Nami's going? Nami, low A, high B, kind of like Soraka. I think Nami is going to be low A. I'm going to put her with, like, the other supports and, like, Janna, Lilia, and Lulu. Yeah, I gave Yasuo B earlier because somebody asked in chat to rank him early because they were leaving. So I ranked him early for them. So I give him B. But yeah, I think Nami is low A for sure. She's low A with all the kind of other supports. Nasus, we've already kind of gotten the signatures. He's not the most popular. I think he's definitely a C. I think he's above Fiddlesticks. I think that's as nice as I can be for like a Nasus card, because this one is like such a mid art. Like it's selling for less than the Iron is right now. Excuse me, guys. So it's just like, I don't know. He's not the craziest thing, and I think he kind of has to be where he is, where like C. He's above Fiddlesticks. Let's see. What is this? Oh, what is his name? I cannot remember. Nautilus. I kept wanting to say something else. We're getting there. There's a lot less characters now, guys. There's a lot less. We're getting close. Where the light is at the end of the tunnel. Nautilus is another C tier. He's just like poor man's Blitzcrank. Like everyone loves Blitzcrank. Then Susan. Which one's? Sorry, I'm guessing that's autocorrect. What's that supposed to be? Not is D. I can get behind that. I don't really care for Nautilus. I don't really care for him. Nico. Nico's an interesting one. I think Nico definitely belongs in this, like, we kind of have categories here, I'm noticing. Like, girl supports, girl, like, popular, like, most popular, and then we have, like, the cool guy characters up here. Like, we have kind of, like, like, kind of support levels for each one. Like, everyone's kind of falling into a tier, I've noticed. But I think Nico goes A, maybe even, like, she might even be, like, a higher A. I think she might be higher than Azir. Low A? Okay, I'll put her with, like, some of these other ones, then. She's very popular. Nidalee. Or Snilly? Is this? No. Nyla and Nidalee. Like, bro. For somebody who doesn't play League hardcore, some of these are, like, so close together. Nidalee, she's the one that which one turns into the Jaguar? Is it Nidalee? High A? Okay. I'll trust you on this one. I'm gonna put her above Mel. I'm gonna put her below Jace, though. Vex S tier, pump my signature bags a little. What's up, Rug? What's good? What's good, bro? You're joining in. We got quite a list right now. And we got Nyla. What does Nyla even do? I don't even know, bro. Like, I mean, I'm sure she has fans, but is it crazy to say this is like a C tier character? Is that crazy? Nidalee A? Yeah, I think Nidalee's A. She's definitely got more fans. She's B. I think solely the fact that she's a girl character, I'll give her B. She's going to be here with, like, Camille. So, I think it's the most fair. Nocturne, S tier. I won't. He's the only guy character that gets S tier. Moving on. I've run that bit several times already. Nunu, Willump. Actually, since I want the signatures to be cheaper, Nocturne, bottom of D. Think smarter, not harder. Nunu Willump, I think, is just... She's, like, adorable, I guess. Like, girl League players might like her. I'll put her in C. I'll put them, depending on... Nock is B. Nock, realistically, is, like, in this cool guy camp. But I'm putting him D. You're playing the Lodal? I was playing the Lodal. Where is the Lodal? How do you see that? Are you like 8 million miles behind me? Not Nunu C? Yeah, I think Nunu is definitely C. For sure. Olaf, Olaf is so boring. Like, he's just such a basic character. Like, just truly just, like, he's a Viking. Like, cool. He's D. Oriana. Oh, what's up?
Nothing, I just I guess I got put like at the beginning of your stream when I clicked on it.
Yeah.
And it was like acting like the stream was already ended. And then I was like, what the fuck? But I heard you say something in here. So I was like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Did
no,
you
I
use
was like,
anything I put on my phone to help you?
no, this is just like a for fun list. I'm probably gonna use that stuff and then what's used in this list for a ranking at some point.
Well, I haven't finished it. So
Yeah, that's fine.
Where's Viego?
I haven't gotten to him because he's all the way at the bottom.
Interesting. So he's gotta go in S tier.
Oh, he's got to go in S tier.
If you don't put him in S tier, I'm going to beat you up.
Oh, guys, I might have to. I put Nocturne worst of the worst.
He's not in. What tier is that? D tier?
Mm-hmm.
He's not D tier.
Well, I want the signature to be cheaper, so he's D tier. So, Broloff would go so hard. I mean, Olaf's all right, but I just.
Okay, but it's Broloff.
Is Broloff like that cool of a skin?
Broloff is like the thing. That also there's Haunted Nocturne, and that skin's pretty dope.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
People cosplay that skin. That's why it gets like for me in the list when I give them like extra points for like media is based off of like how much like cosplay people do for them, how much fan art. Why is
there's like
characters that aren't?
Yeah, there's like TFT characters and stuff in here. What is this a character? Which character did I skip? R2? I haven't gone to Oriana yet. Sorry if that's the one I skipped. I don't know what the other one is. It's like, ooh, like I don't think I skipped anyone. Like I don't think this is a character, right? That's like a TFT thing. Oh no, she knows ball. She knows ball, guys. Like that's where I say, like I always talk about it, like she knows ball. She's the one who put me on Riftbound.
They said I'm OG. Yeah.
They said you're an OG. So.
Yeah, because I'm addicted to League of Legends, and I probably have like a couple thousand hours.
Yeah. So she's an OG. She knows ball. She plays League every single day.
Okay. That's nobody else's business but mine.
It's mine as well.
Do you want to get beat?
Oh God, guys, help me. But okay, so Oriana, where does Oriana go? Little nerd. This is an actual character? This looks like a TFT character because when I pull up the champion select, she's not in here. It's like Nocturne, Nunu, Olaf, Oriana. Like there's no. League is the move. TBT is back. Only when or is that TFT is back? It's only when 3v3. 3v3. I remember playing TFT. How many chat bans? I don't have any chat bans, do I? I don't think I've banned anyone. Ugh. You degen. Oh, how many chat bans in League? I never played League like that, so I didn't really have a lot of chat bans. Now, if you ask me, like, my Val bans that I got back in the day, I got a couple. I forgot her name, but she's D. Alright, I'll trust you. I'll just put her in D. I don't know who this character is, so it's whatever. Oriana, though. This one actually, it does have some importance. I think she is, like, this is one of Faker's. Well, hey now, I didn't know she was a super fan. You used her as an example when you said One Piece was more mainstream the other day. Yeah, no, she's a hardcore super fan, but she also loves One Piece, too. Wild Rift exclusive. Okay, that sounds about right, because I'm like, I have no idea who this character is. I was like, I've never seen that. Oriana C? Isn't she one of, like, Faker's GOAT picks, like, from way back in the day? They're gonna make a chibi, bro. I'm sure they'll make chibi arts at some point. Probably as alt arts, not signatures. I don't think she's C. Oriana cannot be C. Maybe B. I just, like, she'd go with, like, Nyla, at worst. At worst, she'd go with Nyla. And, like, Camille. The Faker point is, like, bringing it above all the C characters. Alright, then we have... That's not Olaf. Oh, what is his name? God, this is what Ornn. I was like... Obviously, I knew it started with an O, but I could not think of it. Ornn. Ornn's actually kind of cool. There's some definitely... Low B. Yeah, I was about to say, she's definitely B. Yeah, she's very historically relevant. Ori with Yi at worst. Yeah, okay, I'll put her ahead of Yi. I think that's fair. Do you think the crystal version of the Ari, Kaisasona, Lux can be long-term investments? Thanks. For me personally, I think they'll do all right. I think they'll do fine. I'll be tracking them in the sheet over time, although that will be an exclusive. So I won't be talking about those in videos. So if you want access to that, you'll have to go to the video and like get all that sort of stuff. But right now, like where I think they're gonna be, I think they'll do okay. They are in the alt art spot, which kind of limits their upside. But once stuff goes out of print, I think I'm probably gonna pick up. I have the Sona right now. I might pick up at least like a full set just to say I have it, and just kind of play the odds that maybe they just kind of do their thing. But yeah, that's kind of what I think about them. So, Ornn D tier, Pantheon good B tier. I kind of like Ornn. I'm gonna put him above like some of these like other ones. Like he kind of goes in this like, excuse me, in this like dude bro category that we have at the bottom of C. Yeah, Crystal, Ari, and Kaisa have kind of found their price footing at this point, but the boxes for Vendetta are already running back up. I don't know if y'all have seen this. The box was like 160 last I checked. I don't know if they dropped back down, but okay, they've dropped back down. They're back down to like 145. I was like, dude, yesterday I looked and they were like $160. I was like, what the? Like, that was so crazy. Pantheon, I think, definitely is B. He's... There's Pantheon a girl? I don't know. I think next to Leona. Poopy D tier for Poppy. Poppy is pretty unpopular, and the signature is not popular either. It was a bad art, and Poppy's just not the most liked character, so I think D is actually very fair. Pike. Pike's a pretty cool one. Pike's a pretty cool one. I think he goes up here in like, well, he's either like top of B or bottom of A. I'm going to keep him at bottom of A right now. Kiana. Is Kiana super popular? I have no clue. Katarina has got to be S. We already had this debate. I just don't. I think all these characters are better than Katarina. Did you mean the Sona Harmonious? I pulled that, felt like it might be popular because of the Poros. I mean, the Sona is cool. Don't get me wrong. I think all of them are cool. But where is it? Like, this is... Oh, yeah, the Poros are kind of adorable. They're pretty cool. But I don't know. It's all right. The card is all right. I like... Obviously, I pulled the Lux. I think all of them are cool, actually. Astral Heron? I pulled this the other day. I need to sell it, actually. It's a playable. Only playable I've pulled that's good from that set. Where did I put? Where do you think Kiana's go? B? Okay. I'll put her next to Oriana. I think that's fair. I think that's a fair spot for Kiana. If we're going B. What is this? Quinn? Quinn? I mean... Is she super popular? I'd probably put her above, like... these others, but I'd probably put her, like, B tier. All things considered, I don't think she's that popular. Rakan. Rakan's an interesting one, because I would say his combo. Quinn is C? I'll trust you on that. I kind of figured she'd be down here. I'm going to put her bottom of B. I'm going to put her bottom of B. Like, last one in B. No arguing. I don't know. I think she could be B. But I guess, hold on, let's visualize it. Visualize signature of Quinn. Okay. You got me. She's C. She's below Callista. Callista C tier, bro? No way. This is like, where do we think a signature would look like? Like, if she wouldn't carry a set by herself. She's just kind of whatever. Like, her signature just is all right. So that's why she's C. All right, Rakan. Like I said, Rakan is actually pretty popular, but I feel like the fact he's a duo champ, like obviously with Xayah, makes him so popular. Is that crazy? I don't think he is super popular, but the fact Xayah and Rakan is like the combo, I have to put him in like probably bottom A. Bro, people need to stop spamming this group chat. I think he's probably bottom of A. Because he is really popular, but I can't put him A. His signature just is not going to be that expensive. He doesn't have the duo. Yeah, I think low B is more likely. Because I'm like, okay, if they have a signature, they'll probably put them together, do probably what, a Xayah and Rakan signature at the same time? I think the Xayah would be way more expensive. And the Rakan wouldn't be. Xayah would probably... She could be S. I'm not going to lie, she could be S. Rammus... Some people hate Rammus. I'm going to put him D. Is this Rek'Sai? Another D. What is this? Rel? Rel is probably like a B or C tier. Probably C tier. I'm gonna put her next to Quinn. I don't think she's super popular. Like, she's support, engaged support, not everyone's favorite. That's kind of where I'm putting her. Then Renata Glosk. I think she has a card, and it's like one of the Renata Glosk. Like, she has an overnumber, and it's like one of the cheapest ones out there. It's a cool stylized card, but $50. It's not that expensive. Rel C, yeah, I agree. I think Rel is C, 100%. I think Renata is also going to be in C. I think she's up there with Karma. She's kind of like right around here. She's popular-ish. Like, she sees some play in comp and pro play. I think Carrier plays her a lot. She's one of the better characters. So yeah, I think C is fair where I'd go for her. Renata C, yeah, exactly. And then we got Renekton up next here. So we're going to go ahead and Renekton... he's got to go in like cool guy, but he's got to be low because his signature was so bad. I got to like take that into account. Normally I would just be like, oh, it's a whatever. But like Jin is a cool character who got a bad sig. Renekton's a cool character that got a dog, like the worst signature I've ever seen. Like even worse than Poppy's. Like Poppy's is pretty bad. But like Renekton's was dog. So I as much as I want to put him like up in B, he's got to be like bottom of B. Then we have Rengar. Pretty good signature. I'm gonna put him probably up here with like Mordekaiser, and like he's not above Lee Sin. He's probably above. Like I'd put him like up here. This is where I put him. Rengar's probably a B tier. Another arcane character. Can I just like move these to the bottom? Because I'm like tired of looking at them. All these like random wild rift characters and stuff, and TFT characters. You know, obviously we have like Elder and Baron and Otacon and all those, but just to zoom through, like that's a Silco. As much as I like Silco, there's a lot of TFT characters in here. Don't know what that is. Teemo. It's a Poro. I think that's pretty much all of them. Is this Willump? Willump? I don't think he's gonna ever get his own card. And Zinjao, Yon, Yunara. I don't know who this is. That might be an alt. Yumi. I think that's one of the new characters. Okay. Alright, there we go. Now it looks a little bit nicer. Is this also Aatrox? Am I tripping? Is that not just Aatrox? Again? Is it just like alternate form Aatrox? Am I crazy for that? Looks like S tier is just Gunnar cards at this point. Bro, I mean, as much as I like the guy cards, the cool guy cards like Lee Sin aren't going for, like, I just looked at this Kaisa confirmed sale of $6,400. Like, the Lee Sin artwork is fantastic, but it's not going for those prices. So, no, I agree, they're very classic, but I'm just like, we have data of like what signature cards will do well. As much as I like the Yasuos and I like the Lee Sins and I like Jin, like they're just not going to command that premium. Every single chase so far has been a woman card for a signature. Like Jace is probably one of the top cards we've had for a man, and even then I think I only have him in A tier. And his card is really nice. So, I still think they are underrated in my opinion, for sure. For sure. Yeah, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. This Jinsig is so disappointing. I don't even play the game, but I was obsessed with how cool they portrayed him in one of the big cinematics playing piano. Yeah, he's cool. He's sick. Oh, this is another... How did I miss this? There's like a random. No guy card is going to be S tier unless they don't have an S tier girl card in their set. Exactly. Like, I know she was joking, but Viego could be S tier. Maybe not S tier, probably A tier. I can't even like talk myself into it. But he is going to be the sole card of the set. Like, for Shadow of Isles, like, he's going to be the top card. So, maybe Viego. Riven, another one that's probably A tier. Like, it's just going to be... Like, she's just popular. She's going to be A tier. Rumble, he's alright. He's cool. He's probably going to be, like, C tier, I would assume. Riven, A. Yeah, exactly. Riven's going to be A. Rumble is going to be C. He's going to be, like, next to Gnar. Rise, actually, I probably would have put D, but he has, like, Faker points, so I got to put him in, like, C tier. It's, like, a very prominent Faker card. Or, not Faker card. Faker champ. So I'll put him, like, towards, like, the bot of C. Put him above Fiddle. Put him above Fiddle. Put him above Fiddle. Venus Zed-Sig is probably the best card so far. So much better than Akali, but prices say otherwise. Exactly. Like, that Zed, Lee Sin, like, those are... Even the Ivern, like, those are miles better art-wise than the girl cards. But they just... They don't hold the prices. So they just don't command that premium that, like, everything else does. Rise can be A. I don't think he's A. I could see B at the best, but I don't think he's A. He is not that popular. No way. I've, like, never seen a Rise in any game. I would say he's popular in the fact that, like, people know him because Faker plays him, but I'll put him above Rakan. That's where I'll put him. Rise is C. I would say C. That's why I'm going to put him at bottom of B. Because he has Faker, like, highlights. But other than that. Samira, I think is, like... I think she's, like, a B tier. Like, is Samira that popular? Even those Gundam in this piece, I'm like, what the fuck? Why? I don't think people even know what half of them are. No, people don't know what they are. You think people follow Gundam? No, they don't. They know they make money. That's all the people care about. Yeah, we can put Samira A. We can put Samira A. Where'd I put her? Ooh, I lost her. Gosh darn it, guys. Where did I put her? Oh, I already put her A. Perfect. All right, yeah. Akali looks like it could just be an alt art card. Crazy Kaisa, Ari, I get. They actually looking at the color. I actually agree. I don't like the... I mean, the Akali, it's cool. But, like, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I wouldn't pay $5,000 for it by any means, but... We've seen the prices, and the prices reflect that, so she's got to be S tier. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Sejuani, this one... if Sejuani's a signature card, where do I think she's going to be? She's going to be with, like, Leona. She's going to be, like, right here. She's going to be, like, a mid-tier card signature. For sure, I like the Akali personally. The art looks cool. I mean, yeah, personal preference, obviously. Now, would I pay $5,000 for it? No. Would I sell it if I pulled it? Probably. And try and get, like, some cards I like. Like, I like the Ivern. Or I'd hold it and, like, trade it for the Nocturne when that came out. Senna. Where do I think Senna's going? Probably next to Pike. I'm going to be honest. She's probably A. Like, she's pretty popular. Like, there's a lot of Senna players out there. And she also kind of has, like, the Zyra Khan thing of, like, a duo. I think she's low A. I think she's above Pike, but below Draven. No, I'll put her above Draven, but next Echo. Seraphine, S tier. Madison Beer does her vocals. Like, she's the leader of KDA, I'm pretty sure. Right? Correct me wrong. That's what my girlfriend was saying in the car ride over here when I asked her about it. That's what she was saying. Sarah's S. Yeah, no. Seraphine's S tier. That's why Radiance is gonna be so so hyped. Like, we already have Seraphine, Evelyn, Echo. Like, obviously Ziggs and Jarvan aren't gonna be super popular, but you're telling me we have an S tier, an S tier, and an A tier card in here with 4 more to go, in which we'll probably get Kali, Ari, and who's the other KDA member? Kaisa, right? Those are KDA. Is that right? I think it's what? It's Ari, Akali, and who's the other one? Is that Kaisa? If those 3 are confirmed, we could have an Ari, a Kaisa, an Akali, an Evelyn, a Seraphine, Echo, and then, like, 1 more card in a Radiant set with signatures. That would be disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Imagine they throw in, like, an Aurora or something in there. Just for the hell of it. Just because they can. Right, it'd be like... printing that money. Absolutely printing that money. So Seraphine S tier for sure. Set. Actually, one I really like. Yeah, your top 5 are all KDA. I mean, this very well could be Radiance. You're telling me we could have a set with 5 S tier characters. KDA. Some of the most popular characters in the game. All having signatures. All having, what? Insane pull rates, I'm sure. All going to be expensive. We have a couple bad cards that can bring down pull rates. We have Echo, who's an A tier. And then there's still one spot left where they could throw in, like so, heaven forbid they throw a Lux or a Gwen or a Caitlyn or something else in there that is popular. Yeah. Set, I agree, is high B. He's up here with, like, the other E-Boy characters for sure. I like his artwork better than Yasuo's so far, so he's definitely high B. Shaco. Where do we think Shaco is? Possibly. Where do we think Shaco goes? Could be an interesting pick here. We only have, like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, 28. It's 28 plus 14. 42, 3, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 41, 42, 51, 52, 53? 53 B. Shaco, oh, sorry, guys. I wasn't talking there for a second. I was counting. Shaco, yeah, he's just kind of mid B. I think he's above Renekton. Shen, I think C for Shen is fair. As much as I like him, he's just okay. Syndra, again, she's got fans. I think she's with, like, the Sejuani Leona crowd, where if she got a signature, it'd be kind of, like, in there, depending on the artwork, right? I don't know if Riot is going to go the route, not for the literally gay art. I mean, it is what it is, right? The artwork's fine, but it's just not my favorite. Do you think we ever get, like, crazy arts of, like, I don't want to say, like, lewd art, but, like, they get, like if we do get a summer set where it's, like, they do, like, the bikinis and stuff like that. Like, do you think Riot actually goes that route to sell? Because, like, let's be real, that would sell like crazy. I don't know. Who is this? Singed? Oh, yeah. Hate Singed. This is a D tier character. Nobody's a Singed fan. Oh, gosh. Scion. Yeah, that's the one. Cyan. He's actually pretty popular. I wouldn't say he's higher than C tier, though. He's probably up here with, like, the Cho'Gaths and stuff. And the more I, think about it, he's probably with Ornn. We can definitely, yeah. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibilities that we get a pool party set like that. That'd be pretty crazy. Scion C, I agree. Then we have Sivir. Is Sivir more popular than Samira? I would say yes. Sivir is definitely going to be, like, up here. She's probably more popular than Nidalee, right? Sivir high C? Really? I like Scion too, but I just don't think he's, like, that popular. Especially now that he's got nerfed. Sivir high C. I mean, I'll put her at top of C if that's real. I can't put her C. She's got to be at least in the B tier. At worst, she's with these other girls. Actually, no, I'm going to put her with Orianna. I think she's up here with, like, this group of girls rather than, like, these other ones. What is this? What's his name? Skarner. That's his name. I was like, Skitter? I knew it was something like that. Skarner. This is probably another just D. Like, all these, like, creature ones, like, he's not going to have a lot of fans. Little Dragon, Smolder. I mean, he's cool. I think he's like a B tier. He's going to be, like, below Renekton. But I think he's a B tier. Sona, an A tier. I think she's below Briar, but I think she's above Morgana. Sivir kind of boring. No one ever talks about her. That's fair. But that's why I'd put her more in B tier. So if she had, like, God tier art or, like, insane art, I think she's definitely A. I don't think quite S, but I think she's definitely A. Old Sivir art D tier, new Sivir art A tier. I can get behind that. I can get behind that. Is this Soraka? I think I said Soraka. I was going to put her with the other healers up here in, like, A. So she goes here with, like, Janna, Nidalee. Lily is not a healer or support, but, like, kind of in the same boat. No, Sana can't be S, bro. She cannot be S. She's below all these other girls, in my opinion. Oh, I gotta fix my hair again. Shit's like fucking ass. It gets so flat so quickly. Alright, let's see. We got Swain. Swain, probably a D tier character. I think like right here with Graves is where Swain goes. Silas is an interesting one though. Because Silas has like a lot of plays in mid on Faker that I remember recently. So I don't know if he'd be like hype like that, you know what I mean? Could be interesting. She honestly can. She honestly can. It's as good as it gets for art. Excuse me. I mean, she could go S tier. But I don't know. Are you talking about Soraka or Sona? Sorry. I jumped ahead a lot. Oh. Actually, no. There is one guy character coming up that is S tier. Is S tier. But Silas, I think, is like up here with like cool guys. I'm gonna be honest. I'm like hyping these up, and it's like we have like a cap ceiling here. If it's a cool guy character, it's probably B. And it's like the top of the end for that is like Jace, Draven, Pike, Echo. Like these are cool guy characters that kind of break into the A, but it's like I don't know. Syndra, is that next? Syndra. Where do we think Syndra goes? I don't really know a whole lot about Syndra. So I'm not sure. So I'm not really sure where we'd want to put Syndra, all things considered. Where are y'all thinking? Ugh, let me take off my shoes real quick. I don't know why I still have these on. Ugh. There we go. Take off the shoes. Oh, my feet feel so much better. Sorry, I'm talking way too much about my feet. I apologize. Syndra, I think, is probably just with, like, these other... Yeah, I was about to say, she's probably just with these, like, other women characters. Like, probably... She's probably above Nidalee, but, like, below Jace. Tom Kench. He kind of goes with these other big boys. Like I said, I have, like, subclasses in here. It's, like, big boy tank character. Like, they're kind of just, like, bottom of C. Is this Talia? 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 Is that how you pronounce her name? Talia. Yeah, I think that's how you say the name. I don't know where she'd go. B tier monster? Tom Kench is really that hype? I just don't know. Maybe he goes with... I can put him with Mundo. I can put him next to Mundo. I do know Tom is definitely a more popular monster fat guy character compared to everything else. So I can at least respect that. Alright. Where do we think Talia goes? Can I not link stuff? I have no idea on chat how any of this stuff works. I apologize. I don't have any, like, moderators or anything. I'm seeing a pattern. I'm seeing a pattern. I'm seeing the stars. They're lining up. Yeah, I think Talia, again, we're just kind of like... I don't know, she's super popular. Next to Mundo's cool. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think Talia probably also a B character. C for bushy brows? Okay. I'll put her with, like, Rel in them. Talon, that's another, like, just... I don't think Talon is all that popular. Maybe he is. There's... Oh, yeah. I mean, there was the Talon E off a cliff, right? There's, like, the meme with Talon. I don't know if that meme in League is, like, enough to carry him up to B tier, though. B tier? I mean, I guess. I can respect it. I'll put him at, like, the bottom of this, like... Actually, I'm going to put him at, like, below Shaco. I'm not a big fan. Tariq? I just can't imagine I would buy a Tom Sig. Yeah, exactly. That's why I kind of, like, I don't put him B. That's why I put him, like, more C. So it's like, are you buying a Tom Kench Sig? I do know guys, though, that are huge Tom Kench fans that would buy a Sig, though. So, I will say that. Tariq S tier? Nah. Tariq is not S tier. He's majestic, though, but he's not S tier. Tariq is like... Where's Rakan? Where's Rakan? I put him in like B tier. Tariq's like B tier. First guy S tier? No, he's not S tier. I refuse that. I refuse to believe he's S tier. He's definitely like B tier. He's with like Rakan. I think he's popularity wise there. Is Tariq your main R2? Because like if a Tariq signature came out, you're telling me it'd be like $1,100? Nah, it just wouldn't. It'd have to be B tier. Teemo. I think the question is, where does Teemo go? I think he's above Jinx. I don't know if he's above KDA. He's like the gay tier with Nasus and Shen. Okay. I think he's more like with Rakan than like down there with like Nasus and Shen. I think he's definitely popular. Or Thirst Trap tier. Yeah. Fair enough. What do we have here? This is Pyke? No, that's not Pyke. Oh, what is the other hook? Thresh. Thresh is cool, I guess. I would put him like probably just in with like the cool guy tier here below Kassadin. I think that's fair. Teemo easy S, yeah, easily. I don't even think that's like a debate. Teemo over Jinx, yep. Teemo just has so much hype. Tristana. There's a lot of people that hate Tristana. Although I just don't see her signature being expensive. Is that crazy? Is it in a dark set? I mean, Thresh could be in like the Isle set, right? Or is that Pyke? Teemo! You know Teemo, right, Sean? I know you know Teemo. Tristana, I just don't see being like a popular character. I'm gonna put her with like Fizz up in C. Trundle's just, I'm gonna put him D. Tryndamere, he goes with like Jarvan. Twisted Fate's pretty cool. I'm gonna put him in like B. Sorry, I'm like these next couple are like Thresh is more popular than anyone in A? Is he really that popular? Sorry, I just did a couple of them in a row there, so the rule might be you can't be S tier unless you're a Gunner or a waifu. I mean, it's kind of like that. It's like if you aren't like top tier, like it's kind of hard. I mean, I'll put Thresh to the top of B. I'll put him like him and Pyke are kind of like Thresh Zed same vibe with the love for them. Okay, I'll put them in A then. I'll put them with like the other guys in A. I can respect it then. The rat. Oh, what the heck is in Twitch? Ugh, hate this character. Genuinely hate this character. I'm gonna put him in. He's like bottom. I'm putting him at the very bottom. I would 100% buy a Thresh stick. Okay, if he's really that cool, I'm gonna at least keep him in A. I don't think he's S tier still, but I definitely will keep him in A. I think that's very fair. There's people that'll buy a Pyke sig. There's people that buy a Thresh Drake. Like people will buy those sigs. No, you're good, bro. You're good. I'm kind of picking up what you're saying most of the time. So, the rat easy S tier. I hate that rat. That rat can. This character, I despise this character in League. Udyr, this is another like just boring character, just kind of with like actually he's below Scion. Actually, I would say he's like at the bottom of C. What is this? Oh, his name starts with a U. What's the name? Urgot, not Udyr. Urgot, yeah, no, exactly. He's a troll character. I don't like the rat. Urgot, this one I'm gonna put in D tier. I just don't think he's all that popular. What is this? Next one. We got Varus. Varus is definitely a cool guy. Cool. He's like up here. I think he's probably below Rengar. And then Vayne, where do we think Vayne goes? Vayne is actually interesting because she has a couple signatures now. She has a signature that's really expensive. Like, this is a sick skin. Like, this skin is better than the champ look, like the default look. And the prices reflect that. We're like 2,300. I mean, one sold for 1,000. That seems. Maybe it is 1,000, but I mean, there's like no listing. So I'll put her like definitely up here. I think I'll put her next to Diana. Vayne can join Tariq and Shen. I think Vayne's unfortunately just a little bit higher than that. Veigar, I think we're gonna have to put him in B tier. I like Veigar. He's a pretty cool. He's a Yordle, right? Could be Teemo. A lot of people like him. I don't think. Yeah, I think B is fair. I'll put him top of B. I just don't think anyone's gonna match Teemo. There is a lot of Veigar fans. Vel'Koz, D tier. Vex. I don't think Vex is S tier, but I think she's definitely like up there in A tier because her signature's been holding out pretty well. Like it's one of the top cards. Vayne A minimum. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean the Vex signature is doing all right. $900 is nothing crazy, but it's like doing all right. I think this art is fine. Like this is a cool card. It's like $900. Like I think A tier. I don't think I can put her higher than these ones actually. Because some of these are more expensive than her. I want to put her like mid tier. Actually, I'm gonna put her below Mel. She's actually less expensive than Mel. You're saying Varus can join Tariq and Shen. I don't think Tariq and Shen should be, or she should be with them. I think Vex is A. Like her cards are good. But I don't think she's B. I don't think she's high B. I think she's definitely mid to low A. Viego now. Where are we putting Viego? As we get close to finishing out. Actually, A is fine. Exactly. I think A is perfect. Where are we putting Viego? If my girlfriend gets in here, she'll say S tier. I actually think Viego holds up very well. I agree. I think Viego could be an S tier. He's going to unironically have his own set. That being said, I think I have to put him with like Azir and Jace. Until we see it proven. Until I see it proven that he will be the chase of his own set. With set 9. I think I have to put him in A tier. He could be. I actually think he will be with set 9. Viego's S. Oh man, there's a lot of S's. Alright, we're putting him in S tier. We're putting him in S tier. I think he can be a chase. He's getting his own set. He's getting a Shadow of Isles set. He's got a lot going for him. Victor, I think Victor again also has to be A because of Arcane. I don't think he's as cool as Jace, but I think he's definitely has to be A. Yeah, no, Viego is like one of, if not the most important lore characters, right? Like he's like the one who caused like half the problems in the universe. All for a girl he loved. All for his wife. All right, then we have Vi. Vi, I think, is A easily. I don't think she's S. I think she is up here. I think she's like here. I think she's with like Syndra. Because like I actually really like the Vi alt art or the Vi signature. Like this is a really cool signature on artwork. It's just not. I don't know. It's doing all right. It's doing $1,000, which is pretty good. I don't think she's S tier though. Like this is a really good artwork. Like in my opinion, this is pretty sick. This matches the Arcane like Vi aesthetic, and I just don't think it's gonna hold up super well. We'll see what happens. I think right now A is very fair. Like A is very fair. Then we have Vlad right here. I mean, he's kind of like a thirst trap e-boy. I think that has to be B. He'll be with like Kayn. I'll put him with Kayn. Volley. I mean, we've seen Volley. He's not the most popular character. I think he's definitely in C. With like, he's got to be above Darius. We'll put him in C. Warwick. Where do we think the Warwick is going to be? Vlad is A. I think Vlad is not popular enough for A. He's thirst trappy, but he's not like A tier. You know, like a lot of these A tier characters are really iconic. Vlad just doesn't fit that. He's not like iconic. So I think B is completely fair for him. Warwick, though, I think. Oh, well, we'll do Xayah real quick then. Xayah, I think, is definitely A tier. I think she's right here with like Vayne. Like, do I think she could be the chase? Possibly. Warwick, I also think is A. Both for Jinxie reasons. If y'all watch Jinxie, he's a huge Warwick fan. If Jinxie goes out of his way if Warwick's signature got released and he was like buying it or somebody bought it for him on a stream, I think it could get really popular. So I'm going to put him in A with, like, Victor. So unlucky for people's champions who got crap art, but I imagine some will get multiple stars. Yeah, like, Ari's already gotten 2. Ari might even be getting 3 with Radiance. So it's like, popular champs are going to get multiple, but I do feel bad for people who, like, if you're a Poppy main, and you got that as your signature, it's like, what are you supposed to do? Like, that would suck. No, I agree with UK. I think Warwick's definitely A. Wukong. I think Wukong just kind of fits in, like, cool guy character. Like, he's going to be, like, with Twisted Fate. I think that's for sure. Was this Zerath? Yeah, Zerath. I mean, Zerath's just... Is there... I mean, there's Zerath's mains. Don't get me wrong. I see Zerath quite often. I think Zerath's, like, with Malzahar and C. What is that? Xin Zhao? I mean... I'm disappointed that Xin Zhao is going to be a signature for the T1 bundle, right? I gotta put that, like, C. I gotta put that C. Like, with, like, Shen. Zerath B? I don't think Zerath's B. I think it's just, like, right here top, very top of C. Yone, I think Yone is, like, an A tier character. Like, Yasuo is, like, slightly B. Yone is, like, bottom C. A Chinese New Year Monkey King Wukong would be fire. That is true. That would be pretty cool. If we got, like, an Aurelia bundle, like, imagine Year of the... Hold on. When is Chinese New Year of the Monkey? Wait, guys, am I putting us on bald knowledge? 2028 will be the Year of the Monkey. We could very realistically get a Chinese New Year Wukong. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be cool. In fact, I would be surprised if they didn't do that. So, yeah, Wukong, I think, is definitely B, though. Yorick, just another, like, guy character, like, just kind of bottom C. Who is this? Is this a person? No, that's not a person. This is, like, something else. Okay, Yunara. Yunara's really new. Yun could be a chase. High A, low A is fine. Yeah, I think he has had a couple cards, or he's had one card, and it hasn't sat as well as I thought it should have. I think it is kind of undervalued, but I definitely agree he's definitely A. Where do we think Yunara is as we close out this list? We only got a couple left. Alright, sorry. Apologies. I'll, like, catch up. Yunara's okay. She's too new. Exactly. I think Yunara is way too new. I think she's going to be B tier. Where she goes, I would say probably, like, Elise. I think she will be popular, though. I really do think she'll be popular. Can be A with good art. I think she could be A with good art. In fact, I think a card for her would actually help her popularity in League, which is crazy to say. So, Yumi. Down there with the rat. No, all things considered, I think Yumi actually would do really, really well with an art. Like, am I crazy to think, like, S tier for Yumi? Like, if she got a really good art, there's a lot of Yumi girls out there that love Yumi because they play her all the time. Where's the link to make your own? I'm not going to lie, I just typed in League of Legends champion tier list, and it popped up with, like, this. So I'd recommend doing that. And then if you... Zaza, are you in the Discord? I'll make a channel, or if y'all want to post yours in general after you're done with it. Let me get you a server invite if you're not in there. Let me go ahead and do that. Ugh. All right, here's the link to Discord. If y'all are not in Discord, like, I don't know, R2, or if you're in Discord, if you're not in Discord, I would so join. Would love to have you chit chat in there. We got a lot of good people in there. Ugh. Also, tomorrow, guys. Sheesh. There we go. Tomorrow, stream. Huge one. We're interviewing one of the biggest vendors in Riftbound. Somebody who's did private sales of 50K plus of trial decks, Project K, all that sort of stuff. So stay tuned for tomorrow. I'll have a stream. It'll be like 7 p.m. So if y'all are ready for that, just stay tuned for tomorrow. A little leak for tomorrow. But yeah, we just we did Yon, Yorick, Yunara. Where do y'all think Yumi's going? Like I said, I think S tier. If I'm being honest, I think Yumi's like up there with Teemo with like mascot characters. Like people love and hate Yumi. There's a lot of girls that play Yumi, so I think she could be very popular. I'll make one for you. I'm a D3 player. Oh, sick. A? I mean, I can get behind A. I just think she's like really popular, so I'll put her. I'll put her in A. I'll put her like below these ones. I'll put her below Sona. I'll put her there. Who's this new one? This is Zaheen. This is like Xinjiao's like alter ego, right? I mean, I'll just put him. Just put him here. Yeah, Zaza, join the Discord. Send your link when you're done. I'll look at it, or I'm sure people will look at it. These are like Zach, not popular, even though I do like some of his skins. Zed, easy A tier. He's like up there with like some of the most popular characters. I think he's up there at least with Kennen and Ezreal, for sure. Decito, I reached out and then his email like went to spam and I didn't see it until like a month ago. So I've reached back out. So I don't know if we're gonna ever be able to set something up, but hopefully I can reach back out to him or he can get back to me. We'll see what happens with Cito. I would love to connect with him. I apologize profusely in my email that I didn't get back to him sooner. So, Zach C. All right, I'll throw him in C. I'll throw him in C. Is that A, but Chase, if not, competing with other S tier girls? Yeah, if Akali wasn't in the set, he'd beat the Chase. Zeri, I mean, another like A tier character. Maybe even. She's definitely up here in A. She's definitely up here. For sure. Ziggs, I mean, Ziggs is just kind of like here with like Fizz and like some of the other ones. Zaheen, is this Zilleen? Zillion? I mean, does anyone really play Zillion? Is anyone a Zillion main? I'm not. Zoe is pretty popular. I'm going to put her with Annie, though. I mean, like I said, we kind of have subgroups going on. Like, Zoe's pretty popular. I'll put her with Annie. Like, they're the, like, girl characters. And last, but certainly not least, Zyra. I think she's pretty popular. She is, from what I recall, she's pretty popular. My girlfriend plays her a lot in support. But I think is she a mid laner? It's the last one, the big deal here. I've been going for almost 3 hours. Crazy stream. This was a good stream. Where'd I put Ziggs? Ziggs went in C tier with Fizz. I think that was very fair. Zoe B. Yep, Zoe's in B. I think we're agreeing on these. Zyra's just the last one here. We'll see. I think y'all are probably about to type where to put the last one. Let's see. Zy B. Okay. I'll put her with like Syndra and them. A tier female support? Alright, then I'll put her with like the female supports. We have subclasses here. Alright. So, with that is the full list of characters. I didn't miss any here. A tier, this is like the most important tier. Ari, Kaisa, Akali, Evelynn, Seraphine, Teemo, Jinx, Aurelia, Misfortune, Lux, Gwen, Caitlyn, and Viego as the one-man character that made it into S tier, other than Teemo, but Teemo's like mascot, so. Then A, another important one, LeBlanc, Ashe, Aurora, Briar, Sona, Zeri, Yumi, Morgana, Katarina, Kayle, Xayah, oh my gosh, Diana, Vayne, Fiora, Riven, Azir, Jace, Syndra, Vi, Nidalee, Samira, Mel, Vex, Janna, Lilia, Nami, Nico, Soraka, Zyra, Lulu, Zed, Ezreal, Kennen, Echo, Senna, Draven, Thresh, Yone, Pike, Warwick, and Victor. Those are the 2 most important tiers, so I'm not going to read the rest. Do not ask me to read the rest. W tier list, go guys. Wow, I cannot believe we got that. I appreciate y'all. Y'all who stuck around. Oh yeah, I'll have her make one. She's already making one. She worked on it all night. She's doing it like by a point system and stuff. So I'll be using her list in a video at some point. Be sure to be on the lookout. If you're not subscribed for whatever reason, be subscribed. We'll have one. Kind of also, y'all, if you're not in the Discord, I'll post her list in the Discord. I'll have her put her tier list in the Discord. How's that? That way y'all can see her OG stuff. If y'all are, because y'all are interested in it, so I'll hook y'all up. So y'all can get her stuff. I appreciate y'all sticking around the entire stream. That's pretty much all I had planned for stream today. Like I said, tomorrow though, be here at 7 p.m. We'll have an interview with I won't spoil, but one of the biggest vendors in Riftbound right now. Done multiple private sales, lots of thousands of dollars, $50,000+ deals. Multiple black labels have been sold. Be here or be square. We'll be going over that. So I do appreciate y'all. K, R2, Hiko, Sean was in here, Zaza. There was a lot of other people as well that stopped by. I appreciate each and every y'all. If you aren't already subscribed, if you could, appreciate y'all, or help me out in that regard. Join the Discord. I put the link in there. Please, I know most of y'all are, but if you're not, I would love to talk to y'all more. So that's going to be it for tonight. W list. If y'all want, I can post pictures of this in the Discord too, or I can link it, I think. So that's going to be it for tonight. Any questions before I hop off here? I think I'm going to probably play some video games here. Play some Valorant. Play Riot's other game. I don't play League. So give me a heads up. Let me know if y'all have any questions before we wrap it up here. I do appreciate each and every one of y'all. Ugh. Dang, I cannot believe we actually did that. That is a crazy list. I'll kind of scroll through it as well so y'all can see while y'all are asking. If y'all have any questions before I go. Man, this is... I mean, Nocturne I put in D, but I think actual grade for Nocturne he's up here in B, in case anyone was wondering that. But my favorite character is Nocturne. So, alright, it looks like... What rank are you in Val? I am... Diamond 2? I'm Diamond 2 in Val currently. Playing... I used to be Ascendant. Got close to Mortal. Didn't quite hit that, but that's where I'm at currently. What do I think about the recent market correction? I think it's healthy. I think we're needing a pullback. I mean, things ran multiple times. Even then, some stuff is not down. The Aries, Kaisas, the signatures, those are still up a lot. Well, Vayne Sig PSA was kind of pumped. I know some of the people who were buying lots of them in Discord. Like they were explicitly like, "Oh, I have like 10 of these." GG Easy Timo as well. He dropped like $500+, I think, in the update I did the other day. So yeah, there's definitely been some drops, but I wouldn't sweat it too much. I'm personally not sweating it. I'm just the stuff I like. I'm picking back up. Picking up some boxes for me. Yunara. I mean, Yunara could be the final slot. If she is, that would be pretty interesting. I'm excited for set 5, guys. I hope y'all have your pre-orders before it gets expensive. Set 5 on release could be $160, $170. It might even be more if it has all those characters. If it has the full S tier list here that I thought, it might be $200 out the box or out the gate. We'll see what happens though. We only have 2 confirmed. We only have Seraphine and Evelyn, but I wouldn't be surprised if we got these. Although I wouldn't be surprised if we also didn't get them because they're repeats. We've gotten them before. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. You asked about Val, D2. On my way to D3, hopefully, again. I pretty much only play whenever I have free time, which isn't a whole lot. It's like after I stream and like edit videos and stuff, but I'm not going to have an edit. No video tonight, guys, so just go back and watch the ones I have posted. I got some One Piece ones, I got some Riftbound ones, so. Alright. Yeah, that's going to be it for me tonight. If y'all need me, go ahead and message me on Discord or anything, or if you have any further questions, just let me know. But that's going to be it for me today. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Be there. Peace. Oh, sorry, I just saw this final correction. Yeah, I see the correction healthy. Everyone's trying to sell. Yeah, everyone was just like trying to sell to the next person, and I don't think that was healthy. But now we're kind of settling in on new highs, like higher than it was before, but it's not like at those insane highs. So it's like it's come off its peak, but it's still higher than it was before, so which is healthy. So, but yeah, take care, guys. Peace.